Single by choice, very lonely, not focused, letting market broken. Truth be spoken, marriage divorce, single moms coping. High value mindset, yeah, we chosen. Look, broke men talking like they kings now. Social media sending fake crowns. Everybody want love but don't build. Everybody want peace but don't heal. Single moms tired, dad's missing. High value men keep their vision. No simping, no lying, no pretending. We talk real life, no filters, no bending. Single by choices, marriage ain't dead, it's misused. Divorce cause breaking families loose. Dating apps turn love to a game. Swipe left pain, swipe right shame. Men gotta lead, women gotta choose. Accountability, so we don't refuse. We don't hate now, we educate. Truth hurts, but it's still first place. Rest in peace to the Godfather of truth. The message still lives. Single by choices, very bitter, big man. True for lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand up, no care. Gavin X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choices, single by choices. If you're ready for the truth, you in the right voice. If you're ready for the truth, you in the right voice. If you're ready for the truth. Truth in the market, they the market while we shed a light. Single nation, Gavin X Mr. Walker, never lonely. Single by choices.
Yeah. Welcome to Single by Choices, hosted by Gavin X and Mr. Walker, where the truth hits harder than the streets. Let's talk about it. We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto. Yeah. Talking love, talking life for today and tomorrow. I have a day and tomorrow. Gavin X Mr. Walker. Yeah, we bringing that voice, breaking cycles in the culture. That's a powerful choice. SBC, we speak the truth, no apologies. Love, marriage, dating, healing our community. Welcome to the table, let's address what's real. Everybody want love, but forgetting to heal. We talking black love, black pain, black growth. Accountability, the only thing we promote. From the trauma to the drama to the lessons you learn. If you really want peace, gotta earn what you yearn. Modern world got the game so twisted, so we bringing clarity, wisdom unlisted. We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto, that's the motto. Talking love, talking life for today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow. Gavin X Mr. Walker. Yeah, we bringing that voice, breaking cycles in the culture. That's a powerful choice. SBC, we speak the truth, no apologies. Love, marriage, dating, healing our community. Let's talk about commitment, legacy, standards. Everybody want a ring, but ain't ready for the answers. We analyze the culture, who hurt, who first. Why the city get cold, why relationships burst. Yeah, we talking building, not breaking, elevating the nation. Family foundation over short-term temptation. SBC, the platform for the grown. You ain't alone, we just bringing you home, yeah. Healing starts when the truth gets spoken. We breaking cycles, not people. It's the space for real conversation. Welcome home. We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto, that's the motto. Talking love, talking life for today and tomorrow. For today and tomorrow, no. Gavin X Mr. Walker, standing strong with that voice. Better love, better life, yeah, we making that choice. SBC, where the culture finds clarity. Level up your love, build a new reality, yeah.
Single by choices, very lonely, not focused. Dating market broken, truth be spoken. Marriage, divorce, single moms coping. High value mindset, yeah, we chosen. Yeah. Look, broke men talking like they kings now. Social media selling fake crowns. Everybody want love, but don't build. Everybody want peace, but don't heal. Single moms tired, dad's missing. High value men keep their vision. No simping, no lying, no pretending. We talk real life, no filters, no bending. Single by choice, marriage ain't dead, it's misused. Divorce courts breaking families loose. Dating apps turn love to a game. Swipe left pain, swipe right shame. Men gotta lead, women gotta choose. Accountability, something we don't refuse. We don't hate, nah, we educate. Truth hurts, but it's still first place. Rest in peace to the Godfather of truth. The message still lives. Single by choices, very bitter, big mad. Truth over lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand up, no cap. Gavin X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choices, single by choices. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice. Truth in the mic, data market, wow, we shed the light. SBC Nation, real talk only. Gavin X Mr. Walker, never lonely. Single by choices, single by choices, single by choices.
Let's do it all day long. I want to see that. Because we about to go out there and do what they want. Now give me my theme music! Give me my theme music! We told you we coming. We told you we coming. You thought we was joking. And guess what? We keep receipts. God bless you, America. Oh, God is good.
It's time!
Let's get it on.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Live, Single by Choices, brought to you by Carpet for the Horse Productions. It's Sunday night, Mr. Walker. How you feeling, brother?
Yes, sir. I am feeling freaking-tastic per usual. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, El Nug Nugs and Le Bonquishas. Welcome to Cart Before the Horse, Single by Choices, in affiliation with the Bougie Negro Podcast, and also, as all you Negroes know, in association with Ain't No Fun Once the Rabbits Got the Gun Entertainment. What's going on with you this fine Single by Choices Sunday?
In the big name of Jesus, you hear me?
Welcome in, SBC Nation. We are back in the house, fresh off that Regal Rumble. Make sure you guys hit the like button and the subscribe button as you come in.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, shout out to the lovely sister Ebony Dean, always rocking out with us doing the Regal Rumble. Whether y'all caught it or not, come on, this fine March 22nd, 2026. Gavin X and I are very much still in this mix, reporting live to you jive chickens from this wonky, ever-changing, abysmal, decrepit, dilapidated Dayton market.
Welcome to the Dayton market. And like we said, if you missed last night's show, you missed a treat. So if you did, make sure you catch that later on sometime this week. It was a crazy show.
Much fatigue, big good fatigue, airport, double seat, triple seat. Are you too big for this ride? Fatigue, absolutely diabolical. Shame. We shaming gluttony and sloth. Check out last night's show.
Man.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And shout out to Frederick Howard coming through like he do, gifting 1 and 2 channel memberships.
Appreciate you, good brother Frederick Howard, always coming through.
Appreciate that, brother.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So as y'all see on the thumbnail and the title, there's a lot to talk about tonight. All right. Modern women are strong, independent, don't need a man. All right, that's the front end of the show. But by the time we get to the feature, we're going to have to bring the men back to the front.
Oh, boy. Listen, two things can be true. Shout out to Mr. X. Maybe these sisters don't need a man, huh? We learning. The world is changing. And what was important yesteryear ain't so important this year. We thought it was about marriage, family, commitment. They like, no, beat cheeks, pay bread.
Well, not so fast. Women do need a man. We're going to start right here. We're going to show y'all better than we can tell y'all. Shout out to the Togo.
EB.
The car on the repo list?
Hold on, wait. My stuff in here.
What that?
Hold on. No, hell no.
I got it. It's on the list. I got to take it, miss.
This is my my cousin. Do she know what's going on?
I'm pretty sure she do. They didn't send her multiple.
Oh,
Stop. Quisha, this my cousin's car. Do she know y'all taking it? Stop, my stuff in there. So stop letting people borrow y'all car. Well, I guess that's neither here nor there because the people that gave her the keys are irresponsible as hell. They ain't even paying their note.
There you go.
If that's true.
There you go. If that's true, I'm going. Let's take it at face value. Why not? Let's ride the crazy train. Or the cousin was like, you know what? I know I'm behind on this payment. I know they got my address, but I don't know they got a tracker on the car. You know what, cousin? I'm feeling extra generous this week. Go ahead, you can borrow my car all week, thinking they hiding it. Nah, not from the Togo.
Multiple.
oh hell.
They didn't try to tip to this the paperwork right here.
Man, can you give me a chance to call her real quick, please?
I can't sit around, miss.
Man, take this down, man. Hold on. Y'all can't just pull up and do that.
I can, because she ain't paid her bill.
Hell no.
If she ain't paid her bill,
Man, take this bitch off, man.
Girl, you
what's going on?
don't you gonna try to drive off the lift?
Damn, hell.
Come on,
Man,
listen.
can you take hell no, you got me f***ed up. Let me call her real quick.
Check out, right?
She ain't tell me nothing like that.
I'm pretty sure she probably not gonna tell you nothing like that.
No. Y'all got me.
I mean, exactly. I mean, people, I don't know how y'all operate. Ain't too many folks gonna say, because y'all got too much ego and y'all don't have no humility. So y'all ain't gonna be like, hey, my car on the repo list just in case. No, y'all gonna act like everything all cool.
And thinking they hiding it. Y'all don't, the hood is full of thieves and connivers and sneaks. The motives are endless. They think they had in the car. Maybe they hoping you crash it and they can blame you for some madness. You have no idea. Ain't nothing free. Ain't no generosity in the hood. Somebody let you borrow their car. Like, yeah, we gonna have to, like, that's why Mistake said, even if it's true, because I ain't never known no circumstance we could borrow the whip. And that's a newer car. And it's still making payments from a buy here, pay here. I don't know.
And I was gonna say, at best, like you said, they hoping, yeah, I'm gonna let you get the car. I'm hoping to get repoed. You don't know what happened, and I'm gonna act like somebody stole my car, and I'm gonna put it on you. You got my car stolen. What you mean you don't know where it's at?
Oh, I see. I didn't even think that is serious. There you go. Because typically they come in the heat of the night. You just turn around and it's go. But there you go. I'm like, where my car, cuz? I don't know. They ain't never gonna assume you let them borrow your car and send them to get repoed. They'd be never suspected. The perfect crime.
What's going on? What's the name of this business? Because y'all got me f***ed up. I'm about to call the police.
Everything. You call the police, they gonna come over here. They gonna say it's a civil matter. She gonna take it up with the people.
Man, I gotta get all. Man, hell no, our stuff in here.
Listen,
Where
man.
y'all about to take it to?
It's going to my lot, but after a couple days, she's gonna come get the car from down there. They're gonna transport it either somewhere. I don't know.
She can't pay you a couple dollars, man. Hell no.
It really don't work like that.
Just give us a chance.
They done gave her multiple chances.
Man, hell no. Let me call. I'm leaving this door open. No, y'all ain't about to pull off this.
I got to, man.
No, I'm leaving. I'm about to sit like this. I bet you I don't go nowhere.
You gotta go somewhere.
I'm about to sit just like this.
Why?
I'm about to sit like this.
I'm saying that.
But you about to tow it with me and this bitch? Because I ain't getting out.
I will, but I'm not, though.
So what? You gonna let it go down?
No, I can't let it go down.
I most definitely ain't getting out. I'm gonna sit just like this.
No, I don't want no problems. You know what I'm saying? I'm just coming to do my job.
I gotta call her. No.
I'm just saying, like, if you call her, it's not gonna do nothing, though.
Yes, it is. Y'all can't just leave with her. What's the name of this company?
It's everything on the paperwork. You're not even reading the paperwork. But
I'll say this. Two things is true. All right, Bonquisha is sort of protocol. If her cousin didn't tell her, that's ignorant as hell. Because now she in the bind. She like, hold on. Somebody, not me. I got this car. You trying to take it? Let me see what's going on. So that can be violent, but this just some hood madness.
Yeah, you can't try to make sense out of it. You can't. You know you behind on your bill. There ain't no way around that. You are very much freaking aware. What's your two biggest bills, right? Mortgage or rent and freaking car note. You know that daggone card. You know every time it come out your bank account, ain't nothing to fix here. Either the cousin ain't worth a dang, or that's her car. Either or.
Just get at the company she got the loan through, and my company, Evan Torn, all the information is right there, miss.
Man, they trying to take your motherfucking car. This shit is crazy. Where the fuck is you at, girl? Why the fuck you didn't tell me that they was trying to take your motherfucking car? And you got this. I'm about to call the police. They got me f***ed up. So what y'all about to do?
I'm about to take the car.
I'm not getting out.
She lying. Huh.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
She wasn't on the phone with anybody. That was a makeup conversation. Dang, cuz, why'd you tell me? And she answered so quick. 2 seconds later, well, why ain't you answering too quick? She ain't even saying nothing on the other side. And then she gonna put the phone down.
Conversations don't ever work that way. She'd be like, let me talk to him. Put me on speaker. Stop it. And then she gonna claim she about to call the police. Do EB a favor. I'm pretty sure EB don't call the police just to be cool. You know, I ain't doing all that. Let me get the car. I ain't gotta bring the law to this. I bet you EB is like, please call the police. Hurry the heck up so they can hurry this along, because I got paperwork.
Oh my! Why people gotta give me a hard time? Why people gotta give me a hard time? I don't want a hard time.
This is crazy. No.
Look, check out, right? This is what I do for you, man. You seem like a loyal cousin. You seem like you know what I'm saying. You for your friend.
Yeah, like look out for it.
Check out. Check out. This is what I do.
Income tax time. Damn, a bitch gonna look out. The fuck?
Listen, she got her taxes. She should have paid her note.
She ain't get her yet, but I'm gonna look out.
Oh, okay.
What could I give you? No,
look, check out. Look. I don't do this though, man. Listen, I don't do this. You give me 200, I'll drop the whip.
Man, hell
but
no,
but tell,
100
but
for you.
100? Come on, you working me now?
I'm not giving you no 200. Real quick, 100. You about to make a quick $100? Come on now.
But look, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I take $100, that ain't gonna mean the car just gonna be off the list though, because somebody might dub back and grab it.
And there you go. Yeah! Boom, let's get something understood. All right, he took the contract from the bank or whoever trying to get the car back. And at this point, they don't, they ain't got no body cam on him. He could simply say he been looking for it and never found it. Can't find it, But if y'all pay me $200, I will put it down. But that does not guarantee somebody don't pull up tomorrow and take it. That's not me. All right, so.
There you go. I ain't mad at that hustle, but here's the bull jive. So he finally says, you know what? Give me 200. I'll let you ride. I'll let it ride for a day at least. She gonna say 100. You see that? Oh, but it gets worse. Trust me, y'all don't know. So if he said, you know what? I do 100. She gonna whip out $65 and say, here you go, take it, leave it. Y'all don't get it. It's a lose. You can't work with ninjas. Trust me.
And then she gonna say it's tax time. Y'all need to show some grace. That's the opposite. If it's tax time, y'all should have bread. You didn't say it's Christmas time or something.
Well, it's tax time. That money already spent.
Till she get back.
Well, what 100 that then? What a huncho? You ain't might give me the huncho.
Because you gonna let me open up all of these doors.
Girl. Oh my God, man! I'm not. No. You gonna give me the huncho? Give me the huncho.
No. You gonna be driving off with it like this? You must about to drive off with it like this then.
You gonna get the huncho at night?
And I gotta get myself out the truck. No. Hell no.
Oh my God.
You gonna open all the doors. You must go drive off with it like this.
Hold on, wait.
You gonna open the border? You better hurry up, man. You better hurry up, bro. Go ahead, get your purse. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. You got all the door open. God damn.
Oh, hell no. Y'all got me.
Damn.
Lord. Bonquisha, have you not learned? Y'all need a man. Be up under some instruction. She ain't ran that fast since middle school gym class. All right, but here we are. Pissed.
Oh, that was perfect. Shout out to EB. He learning. I've been stressing that. Talk sweet to him, brother. Tell him you're going to work with him. Halfway act thirsty, you know, and then as soon as they let their guard down, want to walk off into the house, try to grab that funky $40 they about to come back out with, roll out just like that. She going to open all the doors. Like, you can't drive off with all the doors open. Man, why the heck not? This street ain't that tight. And shout out to physics. They all go close the more speedy pickup.
That part. So Bonquisha, like we are trying to tell y'all want to be strong, independent. That's how you end up in the sub.
Independent sub.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
Speaking of disappointment, it is now time to embrace disappointment and failure as we make our way into Heartbreak Theater. Out to Heartbreak Theater. Last time we were here, Mr. Knock, previously known as the Tyrant G Honda, has decided to become a rideshare driver to find a more calm way of living. All right, word of the day, mundane. Mundane describes things that are ordinary, dull, routine, or uninteresting. Mundane. How can we use this word in regards to G Honda? I mean, Mr. Knock, over the next couple of days, Mr. Knock got his affairs in order to become a rideshare driver. After he got his approval, he shined up his old Cadillac DTS and took to the streets. For his first ride, Mr. Knock took a nice gentleman to work. Simple and pleasant. Things are going exactly as he had expected. However, his second trip was everything but mundane. He was instructed to receive a lady at the airport. He arrived to pick up a middle-aged lady fresh off the Tom Joyner cruise line. He could smell the cheap liquor and shame on her as he helped load her luggage into the trunk. Mr. Knock hesitated, however, as he heard a faint humming coming from one of the lady's bags. In a panic, she began rummaging through the luggage in search of the source. Mr. Knock, suspecting it was simply a rogue electric toothbrush, was confused at her uneasiness. All of a sudden, her frantic searching caused the vibrating object to go flying out the baggage, and subsequently hitting Mr. Knock in the mouth before landing in his hands. Completely stunned, he stood there frozen as the embarrassed lady gently retrieved her moist, compact personal pleasure toy from his trembling hands. At that moment, Mr. Knock became aware that this new journey was going to prove to be anything but boring. Hashtag Freaky Knock Knee Cruise Fair Part 1. Shout out to Mr. Knock, the Uber driver. This is going to get interesting.
Man, that's unfortunate. And shout out to Air Force Reek. He says, the Toko said, gotcha, bish, and drove off. Salute Gavin X Mr. Walker.
Epic work. Appreciate you, Air Force Reek.
Shout out to Sister Ebony Dean dropping 30 ball in the Cash App, sponsoring the show. She says, can I get a nug in the cut? Salute SBC.
Nug in the cut.
Shout out to Ebony Dean.
If it's real, we salute it. If it's fake, we expose it. Yeah, the message hit different when you actually live it. Nug in the cut. Bomb Keisha got opinions at the end. Nug in the cut. Yeah. Bomb Keisha got opinions at the end. Nug in the cut. Bomb Keisha got opinions. Ay, be breaking down culture while the world steady tripping.
Shout out to Nug in the cut.
So here we are, folks. Speaking of that, we got some more from last night's show. We ain't done with this fatigue. All right, all the madness that's going on at the airports. This Southwest madness, it's snowball. We got more.
Go check out last night's show. The messengers are completely wrong. Shout out to the Orange Tiger, that is T-Money. I never seen such terrible messengers. When you talk about terrible messengers, this is the worst in history. They all utterly blowed out.
Well, I'll say that they can only be the messengers. They the only hit dogs. It's only one messenger. It's the big folks.
It's egregious. Even when it makes sense, it's egregious. Yes.
Okay, so this is a story time on how I will never fly with Southwest. So this just happened. Today is Monday, March 9th. This happened on the 8th. Okay, so boom. I booked a trip through Southwest to leave from Los Angeles back to Indianapolis, Indiana. I was in town for a comedy festival audition. Hopefully I get it. After all I went through, I better get it. So mind you, you know how airfare is. You check in the day before your flight. So I checked in my flight. I got my boarding pass. I had a layover in Denver. So I got my boarding pass, but for some reason, my second boarding pass wasn't coming up. It said, see security document or something like that. Check security document. Check at the gate. My flight was at 8:20 a.m. Los Angeles time. I make it to the airport, 7 o'clock, whatever. I check in with the lady at the gate, only for 2 reasons. One, for the document to get my boarding pass for my connecting flight. But also, I wanted to check, like, hey, is this a full flight? Simple question. And I'll be honest, I checked if it's a full flight because who don't like a row by themselves? Who don't want to have a space in between? But let me keep going.
So that was a thing. If the flight is not full, you can do what you want. And I guess most of them, are not too full. So big people, they pick of the litter. Now I can get 2 seats comfortably. And that was a thing. And they wouldn't charge you because the plane ain't full. So, but now they like, we don't care if the plane full or not. Each seat is sold separately. I guess they didn't always sell them like that.
Y'all costing us too much money. Listen, they ain't got to explain to y'all why. Get on another airplane. They didn't already factor this stuff in. Y'all costing them too much money. They there for profit. They there to make money. Y'all weighing down the plane. Y'all got to disperse y'all weight. Y'all all trying to sit in the back. Got the airplane popping the wheelie on the way to its destination. Pay for your seats. Lose some weight. Or hush up.
Talking to the lady, I'm like, is it a full flight? She said, yes, it's a completely full flight. All right, cool, no worries. Mentioned the thing about the boarding pass situation. Before I'm leaving, she started to ask me, real polite, like, Miss Asia, just wanted to know, when you sit on the plane, do you have any issues? And before she could finish, I said, I can get the arm seats down, baby girl. Don't you worry about that. Nope, the arm seats go down. Cool, no problem. You don't impede on anybody. Nope, all to the good. So I thought that was that. I thought that was the end of the conversation. I go sit in the seating area, just chilling until it's time for us to start board. About 10, 15 minutes later, I hear my name on the intercom. I think nothing of it, because again, I did ask if it was a full flight. So I'm about to see, like, maybe they, like, Asia, Miss Asia, we seen that we did have a seat, a row that's by itself, or a row where there's no middle seat. Just wanted to see if we can get your book changed, whatever. That's what I'm thinking it is. I get to the desk, and it's the same young lady who asked me the question, and then also this man who has identified himself as the supervisor. And she stated, yeah, my supervisor mentioned that it'll be safe and better for you to go ahead and purchase, and best for you to purchase a second seat. What? So I'm like, purchase a second seat? So I see the supervisor. I'm saying, so you're the supervisor? And he's like, yes, I'm the supervisor. And I was like, what do you mean purchase another seat?
And what do you mean? You blowed out. They came as nice. He think it would be safer and better and more comfortable for you and safer if you just go ahead and purchase a second seat and they make it seem like it's a $50 upgrade. No, it's going to be another 4, 5, maybe 600. Who knows? Whatever that seat costs, 300, whatever. So just right there at the airport, instant 3, because y'all playing joke. Y'all know what it is. They like right on the spot. You need another 400 for this seat.
See, the eyeball check. Shout out to last night's show. Go check it out. The eyeball check ain't gonna work with tyrants of this nature. And as Mr. X pointed out, they all are of this nature. We gonna have to get real sophisticated and down to the brass tacks of it. Shout out to AI. Come up with something. Have AI illustrate a clear picture of exactly why they got to buy these 2 seats. Like a whole breakdown, just have it on replay above the door. Hey, passengers, if you are wondering if you need 2 seats or not, please tune in to this thorough breakdown. Body mass, circumference, of your girth, all that. And they're going to break it down, and there you go. But humans trying to sit here, eyeball check, and ain't doing enough explaining, good luck.
Well, for safety concerns, my thing is, what's the safety concern? Because first of all, y'all said it was a full flight. So full flight to me means full, like full to the top, no extra nothing, no room for anything else because that's full. And the safety part of it still doesn't make sense because if it's an empty seat, but I'm still on the plane, what changes anything? And then where did y'all pull this seat out y'all ass from? Because you just told me it was a full flight. So where the seat that you want me to pay for come from? I'm like, purchase another seat. And she's all on the phone trying to arrange for this additional seat, typing away, talking to the person, typing away, click, clack, 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 clack. And she said, yeah, it'll be $406.95. Who are you talking to, ma'am? Who are you? $406 for who? So I'm like, well, if I don't have that money, what does that mean? Because what do we do now? I'm not paying $406. So what do we do now? Well, we can't let you board the plane.
Go home.
What? They treated me like Sheila from Why Did I Get Married? They gonna make me have to drive to save my marriage? So not only did they say I will not be able to board the plane, they went ahead and canceled my flight. And they were like, well, because of the type of fare that you have, it'll be in there as a credit. A credit?
Oh, boy. You know what's the easiest path right now? Just lose weight. Or don't fly. Shout out to Nais. Says, greetings all. I would not fly Southwest, problem solved. But not really, because other airlines are still going to charge you for 2 seats if you are too big. But maybe Southwest has smaller seats than other airlines. Don't know the dimensions, but there is no airline that will allow you to take up 2 seats for free. So that is not a problem solved, if you will. They still there's no way around it in most cases.
Yeah, it will be a snowball effect.
Pretty sure forcing them. I don't know if other people are forcing you with the eyeball check. That may be new. I don't know.
Yeah, the eyeball check is where the system falls apart because it's human error, human attitude, human emotion. You see, because I couldn't be up there. Everybody need, I see. I'm vindictive when it comes to sloth and gluttony because it's something I had to deal with. So yes, no, you too big, 2 seats. Oh, I ain't even that big. I don't care. See that? But if AI sitting up there, all robotic and professional with no emotion, boom, Quisha and blow down nug got to eat that. But until then, it's going to be major pushback like this at the gates. And then, like you said last night, Miss X, it's going to be an inconvenience to everybody.
As if I'm going to ever book with y'all again. Are you crazy? So I'm like, absolutely not. I need my money back. I need all of my funds, my ducats, my cheese, my cheddar.
Oh, shout out to Southwest. So the refund is not going back to your card. We ain't giving you cash. We're going to give you Southwest credits. So you got to come back and fly with us again, and you going to buy 2 seats next time. And she like, I ain't flying with y'all ever again. Give me my cash. So, man, that is wonky.
Yeah, that sucks. They said because of the type of ticket you bought. They got disrespectful. It do sound like they got a little disrespectful. They asked her the questions. Do you impede with your girth on other folks? She answered no. It seemed like they took that answer. Then they gonna double back like, yeah, I heard what you said. I know you thought we was cool, but you're gonna need another seat. And you ain't getting it. And since you don't want to buy another seat, you don't get your cash back. I gotta agree. Come on, like get a cash back. Now you go have a crash out.
back. So the supervisor gets on the phone call, all this stuff to get me in the range for my refund, which they talking about it's gonna take up to 30 days. 30 days? What? It'll be faster for me to dispute it with my bank before that. So my thing was, I felt y'all intentionally did this against me, because had I not come up to the desk, you would have never known who I was, never known what size I was, and never would have been able to make this, have this conversation. And the supervisor told me to my face, I said, so if I would have never came up, how would y'all have known? He said, I would have approached you. Excuse me? You would have done what, sir? You would have approached me and then said what? Asked me what? So not only did they cancel my flight, was not even apologetic about it, did not show any type of like compassion to be like, ma'am, I do apologize for this. If we could just, let's arrange me some other accommodations. Nothing. Or, so there are other airlines that don't have this policy in place or whatever. They didn't do anything like that. They just sent your girl on her way. Like, all right, big bitch, you can't fit in here, so go on. So I had to jump through hoops. Now, mind you, I was at LAX. I had to book a trip to go to Burbank because I bought me a ticket, which my ticket actually cost more than what they were going to charge me through Southwest, but I didn't give a damn.
Here's my thing. Most of these women doing these videos, they only giving us, the upper profile. I would love to see a full silhouette of all of y'all so we can really see how big, because the one woman yesterday didn't seem that big, but one of them, the most of them was huge, but it was one. She didn't seem as big as the others. But nonetheless, we need to see y'all so we can see what's going on.
Because it's 100% inconclusive. Like this sister here, she could be built like, I don't know, freaking Lizzo today, or she could be built like Lizzo 5 years ago. You see it? You can't really tell by that shot. And shout out to the modern gynocratic hyena. That person said, if you would not have came up here, I would have approached you. They are so barbaric and brutal. She said, approach who? You dare approach a grande hyena? Do you not know where you rank in this order? Do you not see why we call them hyenas, why Kev called them hyenas? That's why she got the 2 bull nose rings. You can't tell her what to do times 2.
Because I'd rather give Delta my money than Southwest my money, and for making me feel how you made me feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, to say that you would have approached me, and I'm just curious to know what you would have said to me, what you would have asked me.
You big.
So nevertheless, if you are plus size, if you big, or if you love somebody that's big, if you used to be big, we Southwest, no. They've gotten ghetto anyway. Y'all went from 2 bags to no, but like, who's running this place? Who's running this place? And like I said, I fly a lot. I've been pretty much on every daggone different airline. I've never had this issue. Most of them do. When I get on the plane, I ask for the extendo. Hey, can I get the extendo, the extension? And that's it. I've always known if you can.
That alone is shameless. Like, come on, y'all. You got to be able to use the damn seatbelt. That thing goes pretty wide. It can, if you got to get an extendo in y'all plan, it's a joke. There should be so much shame attached. You should put your head down and tears should shed asking for a damn extended seatbelt.
Do y'all, is this just a crack baby thing? But do y'all not have that voice in back of y'all head that gets louder and louder the less you address it? Y'all don't have that voice that gets louder and louder the less accountable you are? Y'all don't have that? They won't shut up until you change your ways? No, because God dang it, like you said, Miss X, I couldn't. I done been big. I done been down this road. I seen the beautiful benefits of being shamed by my brothers and my mom. I done felt it, done lived it. It's a beautiful thing. But y'all refuse. Y'all refuse to feel the discomfort, the temporary discomfort of accountability. Y'all rather feel the permanent torture of gluttony and sloth. Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Most of them do. When I get on the plane, I ask for the extendo. Hey, can I get the extendo, the extension? And that's it. I've always known if you can put the armrest down, you're good to go. I'm gonna have a picture at the end to show y'all me in my seat in Delta and had the lovely lady that was sitting next to me. She looked comfortable as hell.
And I would say that's not necessarily true either, Bonquisha. So you can get the arms down. I mean, one thing about the body, most of that is, blubber. So those hard arms, that's hard plastic. It's going to mold and this stuff going to spill over. And you still spillage. It's going to be spillage over into the aisle, into the next seat. You probably funky. It's a lot. It's just an inconvenience for the other people.
And yeah, you may initially be squoze and contained, but like Mr. X said, blubber is a combination of liquid and solids. So over time, the turbulence, that blubbery mass gonna start to impede onto the other passengers. Do you not have any shame? The answer is no. Never mind.
She was just fine, but tell me, let me know. Let me know if I'm wrong. Am I tripping? If I'm not tripping, tag Southwest, please. Tag Southwest. We need this. I need them to get this attention. I almost feel like Dank D Moss, with her situation with the Uber, when them canceling on her, like, hey, that's not right. You shouldn't do that to people. What I think they should do, this is my suggestion, and it's from.
Well, before that, no shame. She feel like Dank D Moss. You feel like Dank? With no shame? Like, why in the hell? Y'all just don't care.
No, they don't. They have lost the ability to care. They have been coddling that gluttonous demon that inhabits their vessel for so long. That's all I call it, sick hoodoo. It's just like it comes out just naturally. Don't be judging me. Your mama big. She threw that in there. I caught it. Your mama big. If you ever loved anybody big, y'all need to relax. Y'all, and you know what is happening? Too many of our peers are passing away because they too big and blowed out. Our peers are passing away late 30s, early 40s. That's most egregious. And it's because of health. They blowed out. What are y'all not seeing?
Man, and shout out to Ashy Foot. He says, as boss of Ashy Airlines, we will accommodate our larger low-end queens. He says, we have BBL size seating. Trust us.
We trust you, Ashy. Shout out to Ashy Foot Productions and his conglomerates.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! Ain't even the best suggestion, but it's the best I came up with, because they didn't even give me a chance to sit in the seat to see if it goes down, to show them like, hey, these go down. I was just on a flight with Frontier before I came there, and I know Frontier seats are smaller than Southwest seats. So, and I got that. I stuffed that armrest down. It was fine. What I think they should do, they should have a private room, and it needs to be similar to how they have these containers for when you put your carry-on in it. They got one for your carry-on. They got one for your personal items. Some airlines, they got the scale for when your bag. Have a seat. Let me get in the seat. If this armrest go down, don't say nothing to me about an extra ticket. Don't say nothing to me about an extra ticket. Listen, if you big, if you used to be big, if you love somebody that's big, if your grandmama big, if your auntie big, if your child.
They ain't doing it. Just lose some weight. Like you said, they're not going above and beyond. They're going to have to hire extra staff, and you causing more of an inconvenience. Y'all been in the airport. It is slow enough as it is. Last thing they're going to be doing is arguing with big people about how big you are. Let's go to this room. And that ain't happening at all.
No. Now we are willing to meet you halfway. Ain't no whole separate daggone room. That ain't even a thought. But last night we did talk about putting a chair or airplane seat so y'all can sit in and test yourself either outside, near the luggage check, whatever. But a whole separate room, see, that's your problem. Make an exception for me. Build on a whole nother damn wing so we can weigh me. See if I can go on the daggone airplane. And here she is with the sign language. Your grandma big, your mama big. Right here with this goofy face. Right now she's saying your child big. Like when we start accepting obese children, we need help.
It's big. Hell, you got a big baby, whatever. Got an extra ticket. Listen, if you big, if you used to be big, if you love somebody that's big, if your grandmama big, if your auntie big, if Your child is big. Hell, you got a big baby, whatever. We're boycotting Southwest. Southwest, you can't read the room. We was already.
Oh, hold on. That was not.
We're boycotting Southwest.
I'm guessing this is her or somebody. I don't know.
That's her. That's her. That's her with the extendo next to a super petite. See, I'm sitting next to her. Her arm's bigger than mine, respectfully. She impeding. You impeding.
Yeah. Well, this is wild.
That's a little tiny person.
Southwest, you can't read the room. We was already almost just done with your ass. And while we got you here, why are you discriminating against plus size people? Like, here's the thing. I'm on my fitness journey. I'm not a little person, lady, whatever you want to call it. The seats are tight for me. I need an extra seat, hell. But for you to charge somebody for an extra seat because of their weight or their size is ridiculous. Because to be honest with you, the seats are tiny. They're tiny. Then we have to pay for these little bitty kids a seat full price that's gonna sit in our lap the whole time anyways or whatever. Southwest, we was already almost just close done with your ass when you started charging for the bags, the seats. You doing too much. You getting real beside yourself. You're getting beside yourself. Okay? Because here's the thing. You don't know what somebody's.
Well, here's the thing. They only doing it because they can. Y'all ain't gonna go nowhere else and get a better deal. Most of these airlines are comparing prices and services, and they know when we get rid of this, you ain't gonna just go somewhere. Even Spirit, Lottie, where you gonna go and get a cheaper flight these days? After it's all said and done, they pretty much, I mean, you can go up, but you really can't go down.
You can go down and wait. You can do that. You really can. F these seats outside. I'm over it. Lose the weight. Why is it? It's what's going to serve you. Y'all talk about self-love, manifesting, right? Generational wealth. It all starts in the gym. I truly believe that. I'm a walking testimony. Try it or don't, or you could keep complaining about the big old jumbo jets that can't handle y'all jumbo size loads. Lose the tackle weight. Jumbo size loads is wild. Lose the weight.
Charging for the bags, the seats. You doing too much. You getting real beside yourself. You're getting beside yourself. Okay? Because here's the thing. You don't know what somebody's medical history is. You don't know what somebody's health situation. You just don't know. You know, when we see plus size people, you automatically think, oh, well, they just need to work out. What if they can't? What if they have a medical condition? But all that to say, Southwest, you need to make it right because, baby, you was getting way beside yourself, for real. And while we here, those seats are this big anyways. I barely can fit in those. So make it right. Here's the thing. If you have a passenger that's flying and they're plus size, reserve the seat next to them. They shouldn't have to pay for 2 seats. That's not.
Man.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
You a liar.
I don't know if this woman is trolling or what. It has to be. Because this ain't even logical. Like, why would they give up more space on this damn plane? It costs more money. It's going to burn more fuel, etc. So lose the weight. If you are the same size as 2 people, you got to pay for 2 people. It's just simple math.
Y'all sisters still coming up here with this hereditary. Some of us can't lose weight. Y'all don't understand. Kev said it best, and it goes for all of us. The world owes us, nor is it going to give any of us understanding, sympathy, nor empathy. No one gives a crap why you big, man. Stop it. Stop. This is coming from, I ain't small. I love sweets and treats. But God dang it, you got to stop doing what's so daggone detrimental. Stop coddling it. We just big. What we supposed to do? Try it. Do a case study. Go to the gym, work out consistently for a whole year, then report back. Say, look, I worked out consistently for a whole year and I couldn't lose weight. Then we'll believe you. Until then, shut up and lift some weights and run.
And that's it. And this goes for everybody. So it's not just a woman thing. I'm sure there are men. Problem is you ain't going to see too many men up here doing videos because there won't be no sympathy. We stomp each other out. Can't no man come up here, oh, I'm too big, they turned me away. Only y'all women think y'all supposed to get coddled in this moment. I have yet to see a video with a man acting like this.
I remember one of my old work buddies was telling me that he couldn't get on one of the rides at the amusement park. He almost was crying by the time I got done giving him tough love.
Man, and shout out to Naif. Says with the fireball, on a quick search, most other airlines require they purchase extra seats. So maybe Southwest is just not handling the change with professionalism.
They need to handle their weight with professionalism, Nice.
And there you go. I'm sure when they are on the, on these websites ordering, well, most of these people are going to third parties, whatever, but I'm sure there are disclaimers and stuff on the site letting you know rule changes. People just ain't reading or keeping up. So it is what it is. They can't send you a personal email to everybody and let them know. So
when they asking for a whole separate room, why not an email?
Man, but nonetheless, Divine Photo says you can't change your weight. You can't change your height or what your family you're born into, but you can change your circumstances, lose the weight. Complaining don't change a thing.
Shout out and blessings to the Book of Divine. Always preaching, brother.
Man.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And shout out to Squeegee Kids with the 20 ball. Says, wait a minute, dang it. All we have heard is on how women are making so much more than men and how they are entrepreneurs. But for 2 nights now, we have Kool-Aid man-sized women complaining about 50 here, a couple hundred there.
Facts. Good catch, Squeegee Kids. Where all that money on that? Y'all got it. Yeah, y'all to call Nug a broke boy for not paying for that extra seat. I like it, Squeegee Kids.
Yeah!
Boom, shakalaka!
Wow, here we go.
All right. That's not right. Give they ass that extender and go on about your business because you this close to being, all right?
Unless you live under a rock, you know that Southwest changed their policy when it comes to customers of size. And I've heard so many horror stories and I've seen so many horror stories of specifically women getting approached by Southwest employees, visually judging them by their size and letting them know, hey, you're gonna have to buy an extra seat. I'm a plus size woman. I am currently flying to Orlando, Florida, and I am flying on Southwest. From what I've read online, if your flight is not 100% full, you would purchase an additional seat, but then you would get refunded. I'm not really sure how it all works. I'm just hoping that I don't fall in that category. I did check previously. It looks like our flight's about 90% full. Disclaimer though, I will say I'm traveling with my daughter, my mother, and my grandmother, so I'm not traveling alone. I'm not sure if that affects it because we do take up 1 full seat and we did purchase the assigned seats.
So far, so good. We've been sitting here at the gate for quite some time, approximately an hour and 20 minutes because we got here ungodly early, but no one's come up and no one said anything. So fingers crossed.
Can I possibly get a seatbelt extender, please?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
At this time, please fasten your seatbelt.
All right. Well, hold on, Becky. Is this supremacy, discrimination? Only black folks get stopped? What's going on? Big Becky said, hold on. She was sweating bullets. She was sitting there, I don't know, they might stop me. Look at her. She's sweating. She said, I'm sitting here. And next thing you know, nothing. Go ahead.
That's suspenseful. I like the suspense. We talked about this last night. Somebody need to go out. That's going to be tough. But you just stand there, people watching this, see if the reps walk up to them and suggest they buy a second seat. That's a drama like this was. But I don't like that because you appear to be bigger than a double bull nose, sister. And you got away. We collecting data, sisters. That's what y'all don't get. SBC, we different over here. We'll ride with y'all. We need a damn leg to stand on. We collecting data. We got a little bit. It ain't conclusive. But we got something. Something is here.
At the same time, y'all still got to lose weight.
Yes.
So, yeah, we can't even cancel that out. So I hope y'all ain't thinking that.
Get a seatbelt extender, please. Thank you so much.
At this time, please fasten your seatbelt.
Okay, so excuse me looking rough. I literally just got off work. But since seeing all of this stuff going on with Southwest, I too was a victim of Southwest Incorporated. So I went to New York in November, early November, and this was 2 weeks before they implemented their plus size policy about, you know, if you encroach on the person beside you, you have to buy 2 seats. This was 2 weeks before that. So I flew from Houston to LaGuardia, no problems. Nobody said anything to me. There was no issue, no nothing like that. Coming from LaGuardia, coming back to Houston, that's where this whole little debacle happened, okay? So I'm sitting, you know, like we're right where all the other so I'm sitting with the other passengers, and they make an announcement saying that they're trying to lessen the weight of the plane because it is a fully packed out plane. So I hear a lady coming from behind me. She's asking the people behind me, next to me, hey, can you check your bag? Can you check your bag? Can you check your bag? So when she comes up to me and I still have my AirPod in, I take it out and I tell her, hey, like, I've already checked my bag. I've already paid my money. I don't have a bag with me. So, you know, to save her time. But she tells me, she says, have you flown in with Southwest? And I said, yes, ma'am, I did. And she said, do you fit in a seat? And at this point, I take my AirPod out because I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? Do I fit in the seat? Oh, yeah. Like, I flew here, no problem.
You're a victim. Can you fit in a seat is wild as hell. That's some of the wildest. Like, man, I hope I ain't never in the airport and got to see this because I'm going to laugh. I'm going to just crack up. They just go to the bone creature. So, do you really think you could fit in a seat? Of course. I do it all the time. They say, without encroaching. She going to put the encroaching. That is real. Don't nobody want to be on no plane, especially if it's like 3 or 4 hours with somebody. Y'all just lean on me the whole time. These planes are small enough as it is, man.
I gotta give you the situation to try to point home how big this sister is. Again, if an NFL nose guard, the nose guard, the biggest dude on the field. Shout out to Casey Hampton. If an NFL nose guard showed up to camp this big, this weight, he would get fined and be forced to lose weight and go on some weight loss regimen before the season starts. You too gosh daggone big and narcissistic. She's like, oh, I flew here. They don't know you. Y'all get on my nerves. Everybody think, oh, you should know me. Don't nobody know who the heck you is. I flew here. How the heck do they know? Anybody keeping track of you? First time seeing you. All of you, can you fit in the seat? It's a valid question. Why y'all get so triggered? Like, shout out to last night's show, Miss X. They call out that demon. And, oh, don't you dare leave me alone. Don't call it out because she might hear you and change her ways. Call that big old demon out every time.
You fit in a seat. And at this point, I take my AirPod out because I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? Do I fit in the seat? Oh, yeah. Like, I flew here, no problem, on Southwest. And I'm like, yeah, of course. Like, I'm still not understanding what's going on. I'm telling her, yeah, of course I fit in the seat. Like, she's like, do you need a seatbelt extender? And I'm like, no, I don't need a seatbelt extender. Like, the seatbelt itself goes on just fine. Like, I don't have any problems whatsoever. And she's okay. Well, based on your size, you're a very large woman. Based on your size, it looks like you might not be able to get a chance to get on this flight. And at that point, I didn't say anything because I was mortified. And I didn't know what I could say because it sounded like she had already made up her mind. Like, oh, you're not going home today. So I was just stunned into silence and I couldn't even speak. I was so embarrassed. And I'm looking around and everybody is just staring at me. And if you know me, I get embarrassed really, really fast, like on the regular. So this to me was absolutely mortifying. So she walks back up to the front and I don't say anything. I'm just kind of like sitting there. And then,
listen, that's all we got. That's part one. We don't need part two. Lose weight. I'm waiting to see the testimonies behind this. A couple years from now, you know, people showing, look, I was one of them people on the Southwest flight, and this is what sparked my weight loss journey. Like, there could be good come out of this. We just got to let time do its thing, but y'all can't keep complaining.
You know what I'm starting to see here? Like you just pointed out, Mr. X, y'all so tender-hearted. Y'all don't know what love is. Y'all mama ain't helping y'all. Gam, auntie, sister, and them. But lo and behold, Southwest Airlines, the only ones let y'all know y'all too daggone big. And Dr. Now. Blessings to Southwest Airlines and Dr. Now. Because y'all, the folks that y'all claim to be y'all loved ones won't sit y'all down and lovingly shame y'all. You too big. Man, back in our day, we'd be smacking stuff out of folks' hand. Bow! We was violent with our love for one another. It got results. You can't coddle them. You be sitting there, hey, your calorics is too high. Petting her on back while she jamming McDonald's down her throttle. Got to be a pattern disrupt.
So here we go. They ain't done. Shout out to William. He says you could show your full body to prove there's nothing wrong with your weight.
We see enough, William.
And Divine Photo, he says fuel prices is up, so flight prices are going to increase. If you don't like how Southwest is handling it, go to Amtrak and take your money elsewhere.
Ooh, there you go. Shout out to Amtrak. I rode the Amtrak once. Nice little ride, scenic ride. But on the way back, we was next to some Amish, and they didn't believe in deodorant. Yeah, I'm traumatized. I can smell it right now.
Oh, man. And EV says Glazed Galaxy, shout out to Slimer in red. Slimer
from Ghostbusters. She on their way, EV. This yours, special delivery, ninja.
He come back, says they flew her in cargo. Tell her to stop lying.
In cargo up the Glazed Galaxy to you.
And Mr. Pitt says obesity is acceptable. Power to the people.
Acceptable. Bull jive.
There we go. Hit the like button.
I'm not an expert on Southwest, considering that I haven't flown them in a few years. I fly United now, but I will say across the board, to make any customer buy 2 seats because you have looked at them and said that they were too big for 1 seat is fucking crazy. That's a fucking crazy thing to do. You know why? Because all those seats are too small. All those seats are too small, and you know that. I know that. I'm a size 4 and 5'10". I am uncomfortable in those fuck ass seats. So you mean to tell me that plus size people either need to be clenched up into that little ass chair, or you are going to look at them in their face and be like, you're gonna have to buy another seat.
Listen, there is a such thing as a BMI. I know many people don't agree with it. They can say, it's outdated or it's European or whatever the case. Many things could be true, but that is sort of a baseline. Now, you can give or take maybe 20 pounds or so if you want to, but we can't give or take doubling it up, tripling it up. So, come on.
The body mass index is very, very much valid. I got vivid memories of being in the locker room in college, and we had the body mass index. And at 6'2", 285 pounds, I was considered morbidly obese, but I wasn't. Shoot, in college, not at all, not even remotely. But because they don't take into account muscle mass. That's the only thing that throws the body mass index chart off is muscle mass. So y'all can stop because y'all ain't out here built like Serena Williams. So there you go. That's our archetype for a person or woman that doesn't, fit the body mass index chart. Somebody like Serena Williams. She heavy, but she dense. Well, she was. But y'all ain't got no muscle. Y'all all flubber. It accounts for that.
So here we go. I'm trying to see if I can get one of these charts pulled up real quick so we can look this over. And
I remember sitting there with the athletic trainer because I'm like, how am I morbidly obese? And they broke it down. There we go.
There's different charts for men and women. All right. For the women, like y'all say, 5 foot, you get all the way up to 5 foot tall, 170, you obesity class 1. All right, you way up there. It's bad. But as you're going down this chart, as y'all can see, you want to keep your weight down. Taller you get, even a woman that's 5'10", what she say, 140, you still you healthy weight. You're a healthy weight.
There you go.
That's normal.
So there you go for a woman. So what a typical woman is what, 5'6", 5'7", 5'6"?
Oh, 5'5" probably.
5'5". Okay, yeah, my wife 5'5", and now she's weighing pounds. They only go up to 170. So 170 is obesity class 1. So if you are 5'5", 170 pounds, you overweight. Okay. Dang. 170. Some of y'all dream of being 170.
So, yeah, I mean, it's like I said, if you want to give or take 20 pounds or so, that can be acceptable within some of this. But we can't be talking about doubling and tripling. We can't say 170. No, let's say 340. No, we can't say 340. We can't even see what I'm saying, but we can say 190. We can play with it, but y'all can't get carried away.
Y'all see this chart? Y'all sisters, any 200, y'all need to all get up under 200 pounds. I feel like bullets coming my way. Say, y'all do. Every last one of y'all. You want to know why? It makes meeting your hypergamous nature that's undeniable easier to meet. More guys can pick y'all up. Y'all all want to be picked up and have the African frog squat hunch like Melvin off Baby Boy. Lose the weight. More ninjas can hunch on you like that.
And there you go. So, I mean, yeah, it's a lot there. I mean, the BMI, like says, different charts for men and women. So don't be offended. But there was a point in time where even the flight attendants had to be a certain weight. Like if you was a flight attendant, if you was more, they would have to get weighed every week or every month. Make sure you under 120 or whatever it was. And they starting to bring that back now. Like this fuel stuff, they starting to really get back into the numbers of it all.
Especially when it comes to, what's it called? Aviation. Yeah, you got to really take weight into account. I've been getting more into that, me and my son, and learning the science behind flight and all that. And man, it's very, very much critical. Yeah, weight, load, and all that. So yeah, just education makes understanding a lot better instead of sitting up here trying to fight the inevitable. Y'all gonna have to pay more.
And there we go. And shout out to Mr. Pitts. He says, obese, got 2 seats and fly with a smile. Shake my head. And he come back. It's obese, get 2 seats. Thank you, please. So here we are. We ain't done. We got more of this madness. Hit the like button.
We got a slim one, though. That was interesting.
Oh, bitch. Oh, the crash out I would have would be biblical. That's fucking insane. So you are going to profile people at the airport, make them pay extra money to sit on your fuck-ass plane, which already, Southwest, is not that special because y'all got rid of the open seating and you charged people for bags, which is the only reason that people were picking y'all over any other airline. Let's be so clear. So now you just like any other airline, damn near, and fat phobic on purpose? And that was your solution to the problem. Make the seats bigger. What the fuck is going on? Everybody needs to make the seats bigger. Every airline needs to make the seats bigger. The seats are too small.
They got a bottom line to meet. That's like going into damn, your favorite steakhouse and say all these steaks need to be bigger. Or go to your favorite fast food, go to McDonald's, say this Big Mac need to be bigger. It come down to money. If it's going to be bigger, it's going to cost more. So if they make the seats bigger, they're going to be probably twice as much as they cost now. It's business. It ain't got nothing to do with feelings. This ain't personal.
This is amazing. For YouTube, we're going to say blubberphobia. All right. The culture, social, and structural stigma, discrimination, and I can't get it out. An irrational fear directed at blubber people and larger bodies. An irrational fear of a big person. The only person that should be afraid of the bigness is the person that is indeed big, because your health is at risk. How did they make that up? That's like saying you intimidated by an ant, a singular ant. Who the heck is afraid of a big person? It's hilarious.
My body hurts if I fly for longer than 3 hours. And we can blame that I'm tall as fuck and I used to be an athlete. My joints are a little bad, whatever. Point is, people's bodies need room. Everybody would benefit from people's bodies needing room. And I don't even pay the extra for the extra leg, because I'm not paying y'all money for me to be comfortable. I think that they should just have it. I think I just don't do it out of spite, to be honest with you. But like, bro, I think you could make the plane I think you can make it work. I think you can make them seats bigger. I think you could. I think you don't want to because you would rather charge people extra money to be a dickhead. You gonna charge people extra money for you to embarrass them? That's fucking crazy. Yeah, okay.
So at this point, flying Southwest is a humiliation ritual. I've seen in the videos about other fat people having their own experiences, and I'm ready to share mine. A few weeks ago, I was going to Jamaica, and I purchased an egg roll seat on both things. I don't typically fly Southwest, and I need to make the money. I don't fly Southwest. I'm a United girl, okay? I purchased a seat so that I could have more leg space and all that, as most fat people do. And then I also needed a seatbelt extender. Now, when I selected the seat, it doesn't tell you like you cannot sit there if you need a seatbelt extender. It does give you all the other like precautions and safety measures about sitting in an egg roll seat, but it doesn't say you cannot sit there if you need an egg roll, if you need a seatbelt extender. All right, cool. I get on the plane. I request a seatbelt extender. A flight attendant comes over. She's like, "Hey, I'm sorry, you can't sit there because you need a seatbelt extender and it's a safety precaution." I said, "Oh my God, okay, no problem. Put me wherever." That's what I said. I said, "Put me wherever." Because I don't want to cause no problems in the airport. I want to get to where I'm going safely, right, and quickly. I don't want no issues in the air. If I need to handle anything, I'm going to handle it when I'm off the plane. I'm at my destination, right? Okay. So she's like, she comes over to tell me. I go, okay, cool. Another woman comes over with a big-ass iPad. She's like, "You can't sit there because you can't fit." I said, okay, put me wherever. I'm fine. That's okay. I didn't know that, and now I know. She goes, "We have to find you a seat." So now people have overheard her say, because we're boarding, people have overheard her say that I need to move. They're like, "Oh, I'll switch with her. I'll switch with her." They're like, she's like, "No, she can't fit there. No, she can't fit there." There's somebody who's going up and down and playing with this fucking iPad, being like, "She can't fit there. We need to find somewhere for her to fit because she can't fit anywhere." I'm like, by the fourth time she said it, like, I'm getting very uncomfortable. Like, I'm getting.
Embrace your bigness. You're big and beautiful. Bad built baddies. This is like the same thing with y'all Instagrams. Y'all put this stuff on Instagram, and then we say, "Hey, let's go check it out." And y'all like, "Oh no," y'all get embarrassed. Why? Y'all, why are you so, "Oh yeah, she keeps saying it and I'm getting embarrassed"? And use this as motivation. This is fuel to lose weight.
Yes. Again, big shout out to this airline for loving these women more than their own relatives. Absolutely amazing. And it ain't just all about size, because I'm sitting here thinking about this. Like, you big and unhealthy, but shout out to the big old bodybuilding world's strongest man ninjas. See that? I can imagine big old Thor might have to get him 2 seats too. But it's because he's so big. I'm proud of that. Like, yeah, I'm so goddamn going jacked. I gotta get 2 seats because my muscles so engorged. See that? But you big for all the wrong reasons, and you got shame. So we gonna keep driving this point home. Your girth is unhealthy. That's why you are embarrassed and shamed. But if you were so big and beautiful, you'll be proud that you couldn't fit nowhere on a big old jumbo plane.
Pissed off because at no point did I say no. At no point did I push back. At no point, it didn't dictate all of that. It really didn't. The whole plane doesn't need to know that I have to move my seat because I need a seatbelt extender, and I didn't know that, so now I have to move. Like, the whole plane does not need to know that. So that had to be like maybe row 14 or 15 or something. They ended up moving me to row 29. I didn't want to sit in row 29 on purpose. And had I known about this fucking rule beforehand, I would not have selected the seat to avoid being all the way in row 29. There's 30 rows, FYI. So I'm like, all right, I'll sit there, fine, whatever. She takes me to the seat. I'm like, okay, thank you. I go, hey, there was a better way to handle that. It's actually really embarrassing for you to walk up and down this plane telling me or telling people that I can't fit in the seats. Like, there's a better way. She's like, well, you couldn't fit there, so you have to follow the rules. I said, I don't have a problem following the safety rule. What I'm saying is there's a better way to handle it because that's embarrassing. She's like, well, you just can't fit there because you need seatbelt extender. I'm like, that's not what I'm saying. I heard you the first 10 times you said it. She goes, and then she picks up the safety pamphlet and she puts it in my face. She goes, do you want to read it? And I had to take it out of her hand. I was like, that's not what I said. What I'm asking you to do is to change the way you speak to people and about people. And obviously that's not something you can do. So I will handle this later. Sit down, put my headphones on. Because at this point, I'm hot. Okay? I sit down.
Hell, you always hot. What's new? Man, come on, sister. Y'all can't be out here playing victims with this stuff.
You're a victim.
Come on, man. Granted, two things could be true, but no. The seatbelt extender don't fit. Ain't nobody about to handle y'all with kid gloves. That's what your mama and your daddy been doing. That's why you got this big in the first place, because they allowed it. More than likely, it starts with the parents. Y'all let y'all kids get all big, and then they go through life all entitled and big.
Amen. And just realize that, Mr. X, I'd be dang if I'm that parent. I'm not about to put my kids at no deficit. I was a little chubby kid in grade school. I know what it's like. Why would we know the adolescent struggles that come along with it and then, subject our kids to it? Abso-freaking-lutely not. And I got to look deeper into this because she ain't the only person that does this. She's projecting. Or transferring that pain. She was embarrassed at the flight attendant following rules and getting her to a safe seat. Instead of sitting down and dealing with that shame, Mr. X, and wallow in it, she had to get some of it up off of her. So like she said, the flight attendant was walking away. She said, hey, the spirit grabbed her. You got to get something. You can't just walk away. You could have did that better. Now I got to get some of this off me, get on to you, flight attendant. You can't just walk away smiling. I'm hot. You got to be hot too. I love it. Demonic.
Wicked. And Mr. Pitt says, lack of accountability costs. Fitness is a choice.
Amen.
Money, 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 money.
And Squeegee Kids come back with a 10 ball. Says, I think when the Big Bottom identified can't fit into the seat, a hologram of Kevin Samuels should appear with a tuba sound playing.
Cut it out. I have a glandular problem.
Man, Squeegee Kid, that would be the perfect pattern disrupt. That'd get instant results, better than Ozempa.
And Divine, it's funny how BBWs have a problem with airlines charging them based upon their weight. But if you ask them to date a big dude, they find fault with them.
Mm-hmm. Double standard, hypocrisy. You know how it is.
And I bet you if you tell them it's an upcharge on them Cheddar Bay biscuits at Red Lobster, they ain't going to bat an eye. They're going to say, go ahead, put on the bill.
Ooh, I ain't had a mean batch of Cheddar Bay biscuits in quite a while. Ooh, the misfire. It's been years.
And Black Uni, I'm starting to think the septum ring is universal sign for goofy and illogical.
Goofy, violent, irrational, logical, all that.
Yeah. And Mr. Pitt, swole and not in control at all. Shaking my head, Lord. Here we go.
As soon as I sit down, I literally start crying. Like tears. The flight attendant, the original flight attendant, she's like, I'm so sorry. That's not okay. She was like, that could have been handled so much better. And like this poor white woman is literally rubbing my back as I'm like literally weeping because I'm so like, I have been embarrassed and demoralized on this fucking plane. And we haven't even taken off yet. Okay, fine. I'm like, thank you, please. But also stop touching me. I want to punch everybody. Like I want to fight everybody because it's not my fault. Had I known I couldn't sit there because of what I needed, I wouldn't have selected the seat. But that's not on me. That's on y'all. Okay. Not even 5 minutes later, a gate agent comes. And he's like, hello, I heard you had a problem. I said, I don't have a problem. He's like, I heard you had a problem. I was like, I don't have a problem. He's like, you do. I was like, I really don't. They told me I needed to move and I couldn't sit there. I said, okay. I said, put me wherever. He's like, well, do you know the rule? I said, what is your end goal here? Because at this point, I'm like, well, what do you want? Like, I've already been disrespected and humiliated. What do you want now? He's like, oh, well, you know, you need 2 seats. I was like, do you want to purchase another seat? He was like, no. I was like, so what are you talking to me about? He's like, you don't take that tone. I was like, I don't have to take that tone. I have been disrespected on this plane as a paying customer, and all I did was select the wrong seat. Had I known I didn't need to sit there, I wouldn't have selected the seat. It's really that simple. He was like, you don't have to take that tone. I was like, okay, all right, cool. He was like, well, you know you need 2 seats. I was like, I don't need 2 seats. He's like, you know you need 2 seats. I was like, I do not need 2 seats. He's like, you know you need 2 seats. I'm like, all right. Headphones in for him too. Because what y'all not going to do is disrespect me and make a mockery of me on this plane. And I don't even want, like, I have somewhere to be.
Man, let's just stop. Like, stop. The thing is, they have been telling y'all this before they even implemented the policy. And then the policy been in place since the First of the year is what we were told. So all last year they were letting y'all know it's coming to an end. We're gonna, and y'all just either not knowing the rules don't excuse you or the law or anything, or being ignorant. Granted, y'all, and then the next time you go fly, in 2026, you're like, what do you mean? I just went somewhere last year. But no, pay attention to the rules.
There you go. Because not knowing them don't mean they're not going to apply to you, and there won't be no exceptions as y'all are learning. It's a new day, a new age. The age of the beggy chooser and the useless eater is about to be over. And once individuals like this show their true mental age, I can't listen anymore. She said she got so mad, and I quote, "I wanted to punch everybody on the plane." That is a sugar hide up terroristic toddler talking like that. I wanted everybody on the airplane. You mad at everybody but yourself. She said she wanted to cost everybody on the plane because of her embarrassment. Demonic.
And the last thing I wanted was to be put in a position where like somebody has to escort me off the plane because I turn up on everybody because they're being disrespectful. So I'm like, don't stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. So he gets off, real nasty and rude. I make sure I get his name. I make sure I get the flight attendant who was really rude and nasty and like making all the noise. Hi, Alex. I make sure I get her name so I can file my complaint appropriately. Well, throughout the flight, so we fly, like we go, whatever. I pull out my glasses and my book because I was gonna read on the flight anyway. So I'm like, all right, I got these extra seats. I might as well get comfortable. I pull out my book. I start reading. I'm out of my business. I don't know. It looked like something had clicked for them that like I wasn't gonna fight them, and then they were all suddenly really, really nice to me. Like another third flight attendant comes over. She's like, I'm so sorry about what happened. She gives me some Southwest paraphernalia, like a keychain. She's like, I know you don't want anything. I was like, I don't. She's like, but here you go. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna take care of you. At this point, they're offering me drinks.
Yeah, she did want something. Y'all come with the wrong keychain. If you'd have walked over there with some chicken and waffles, all right, a little crab boy or something, Bonquisha would have gave you a round of applause and tipped her cap and bust down.
Now I gonna hold you. That's my kind of carry knowing. She would have been fighting for her life. She mad as heck on this airplane. Them little peanuts ain't doing nothing for her. She sit back there and gotta be a prank. And out of nowhere, they come out with a piping hot plate of the crispiest chicken and the fluffiest, most delicate of waffles. And by here you go, butter, syrup, maple syrup. And by here we saw her sitting in front of her. She go haywire. She gonna be like, why I'm big. Don't you try to insult me, but this is mighty delectable. That will be comedy gold.
They're offering me extra snacks. They're offering me everything at this point because like they went too far. I'm like, thank you, cool. I'm still gonna file my complaint. It's fine, like whatever. I take what they give me, and like literally they're giving me snacks and all types. I'm like, I don't want any of this, truly. I just wanted to be respected on the flight. That's all. I just didn't want to be humiliated and embarrassed on sitting down. That's all. Whatever. The flight comes to an end, and as we're deboarding the plane, like right before we like get off, the woman Alex, she comes over to me. She goes, I just want to apologize. I'm so sorry for how I handled that. I said, She was like, please forgive me. Please forgive me. I was like, thank you for apologizing. I do not accept it. You made me feel terrible.
I don't know why they apologize.
So fuck Southwest. Fuck you, Alex. Fuck Sanchez too. BWI. Y'all can all go to hell. I'm never flying Southwest ever again. And I will be getting my money back. And it's had a similar situation coming back from Jamaica. And I can tell you, those flight attendants handled it way better. So much better than they did. Almost as if it could have been handled differently. Now, the problem that's going to happen with Southwest is that they're going to have a bunch of fat people who select the exit row seat, and they're going to end up in row 29. Because that's where the other fat man ended up as well. The seat they put me in had already been bent down. Like, they had been putting fat people in that seat for months now. They're just gonna have rows of fat people being pushed to the back. Now, if that's not discrimination, I don't know what else it is. But I know that Southwest will never see me again.
Okay. So now it's like Jim Crow for blowed out people, huh? Okay. Yeah, this big back Jim Crow to the back of the plane. All right. And this happened on her way to Jamaica. And then she said on the way back, it happened again, but it went smoother. She sat down and they handled it better about putting her in the back. But nonetheless, she got to go to on the way to her vacation, mad as hell.
See, and you could avoid it all that by simply not being blowed out and all angry. And I don't know who said it in the chat, but yeah, I started to get confused whenever she said, you know, they came and started apologizing, always cooking. Yeah, she lying. That don't add up. They done bought 2 and 3 people back and tripling, doubling, tripling down on you being too big. And all of a sudden, they just, oh, we're sorry, we're so sorry. That ain't protocol in no business. Just start admitting fault and all. We know that last part was a lie. And I'm so inclined to believe it's a lie because big blowed out people lie a lot, a whole lot. They lie to themselves. They lie to the world. You a liar. They never apologized to you. Stop it.
That part. And Bonquisha, like we said, she was on her way to Jamaica. We know what these big girls be doing in Jamaica. She probably was going to get piped down, you know, a green car bay. So I'm sure when she landed, she got her some good meats and yeah, good time.
She went, what's they do? That clay massage. She plopped herself on that canoe, testing its limits, and some 2 ninjas had to just slather her down with that clay.
Wicked. And shout out to Mr. Pitt. Says, not my fault. Say what, obese badge of honor.
Yeah, it ain't her fault. It's our fault.
And shout out to the brother Petty Sama, come through gifting 10 memberships.
Petty Sama always coming through with the 10 memberships. We appreciate you, man.
Come on, just bring it. I need you to stand up while y'all not moving. Come on. Don't make me push. Don't make me push. Thank you, sir. There go money. She touching you. Where they get that money? Where they get that money? I can see money from a long way.
Elder Gregory Kelly,
That's right. Come on.
$100.
Everybody get something in your hand. Come on and put it right here.
Elder Petty Sama, 10 memberships.
And shout out to Nais. Says Southwest is picking and choosing, not holding too hard policy.
They got to figure it out. They got to tighten it up, Sister Nais. But I like where their mind is at nonetheless.
And Mr. Pitt, file a complaint with chicken grease stains.
She about to cuss everybody out.
And he says, didn't want, but accepted the snacks, Lord. And EV says they could have used her as a flotation device, bro.
There you go. Utility.
And Black Unity, she wanted an apology in the form of burger, fries, all that, green beans.
They want coming with the right accommodations. I agree.
Mr. Pitts, hot dog fingers, Lord, baby Jesus.
Sausage fingers, look, there it is.
So we're going to take this poll sister to the sub. We done with her.
There you go. You get 3 seats down there.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah,
Y'all stomped that post sister out. Listen. That's a stomp out of love today. We didn't see our sisters got too big. Y'all know how y'all feel when y'all look in the mirror. Y'all know y'all don't like looking in the mirror too long, trying to squeeze all that blubber in. Go to the gym, make yourself better.
That part. Or not. And you're going to end up out here like this woman. We're going to bring up Bearded Bay. All right. You know, I know she got some kind of condition and she down bad right now. So we gonna walk through this.
Shout out to Mustache Bay.
Hey, one thing about it is I never get up on this internet asking y'all for nothing more than a like, comment, share. And that's really it. Just interact with my videos because that's all I really dead ass need. But when it's special people that really come into my life and they be like, yo, I really want to help you. I really want to do this, that, and the third for you. I gotta let them because I need it. I dead ass need it. But earlier today I had posted that video about needing a mattress. I ain't even gonna hold you. Look at God. Look at how he came through, babes. Like I ain't even gonna play with it. And it's memory foam. Hold on. Let's get to bed together at this point. Come on. Y'all can lay with me. I got a whole side just for y'all. What is we doing? I am so blessed. I am so grateful. Thank you. Shout out to you, babes. I love you. I appreciate you always. Not even gonna hold you because I was scrambling. I'm like, I'm really gonna be sleeping on these bars tonight, or I'm gonna have to put my damn air mattress up on top of this motherfucker. But people is just so genuine and so kind-hearted, and if they anything like me, I done gave somebody the socks off my feet in the club before. You feel me? If they anything like me, they see my heart, they see my soul.
What? The socks off your feet. None. Here we are. Bearded Bae going through it. All right. She been evicted or something, and she moved out of state. She took her kids and she moved across the country somewhere. And when she got there, she ain't had nothing. So everybody just been supporting. Hey, you know, buying her beds and couches and whatnot.
Luxuries. Sleep on the floor. And you said you ain't even got to. You said you already acquired the air mattress. Today's air mattress is not yesterday's air mattress. They pretty nice. You are down bad. It's okay to struggle. Shout out to my mom. Just because you poor don't mean you gotta be dirty. But you sure as heck ain't about to experience the luxurious things of life like a memory foam bed and a headboard. I don't care if it is from Walmart. Like, absolutely not. Sleep on the air mattress on the floor. Let the poverty sink in. Y'all too comfortable. No, every morning you wake up on that air mattress, that's going to give you the motivation. But I'm behind the 8 ball. Get my big old bearded self up and make something smack.
And they just want to bless me, and I'm very appreciative. We in the bed tonight, baby. I'm talking about we in the bed tonight. So thank you. Shout out to you, boo. I know you want to keep your name private, but thank you, babes. We sleeping good tonight, okay? Catch me on the tube. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Let's just keep it 10 bands, because I wasn't even going to speak on the situation because I already spoke on this shit plenty of times to let y'all know that that was not what the fuck was going on. I was not drinking and doing no fucking coke. I don't even smoke or drink. But that night I was celebrating me moving into my new motherfucking house after 2 days of moving to Houston. So I did have a drink and I did hit her little smoke or whatever the case may be. I got in the tub like I normally do. My family can get in the comments and tell you that that's what I do when I'm feeling sick or feeling drunk. I'm gonna go get in the tub and lay the fuck down. Let's just be dead ass honest. And if you have not seen me ever do that, that's because you don't fucking know me like that. My friend just fucking met me. We literally just got together 2 days prior. Mind you, it only took me 2 days to get to my fucking house. I'm still gonna give Shorty grace. But I never asked her to get on live. I never asked her to do any of that shit. So why she got on live is still unbeknownst to me. And the things that she said while she was on live do not sit well with me.
And here we go. So she just moved to Houston from Chicago. I believe she was in Chicago and she just up and left and moved with her kids to Houston. And here she is. She found new friends. And she said whenever she get drunk and loaded, she like to go lay in a bathtub, you know, and they found her in the bathtub and people was freaking out, you know, and she like, no, y'all, this is normal. I always do this. The people that know me know I like to get drunk and lay in a bathtub. What?
Rest in peace. So did Whitney Houston.
Man.
You know, like, and it's too many folks to name that being inebriated and sitting in the bathtub is like a climax in every horror suspense movie. You open up and they just you are at rock bottom. Rock bottom is normal for you. Drunk and just in the bathtub. Do you understand there's a drowning hazard? My gosh. Like, whatever. This is trauma. This is what are we going to call this? It's trauma, but she won't recognize it as trauma. You get drunk and fall asleep in the bathtub. That's extraordinary trauma.
She said while she was on live, do not sit well with me. She should have never been calling me out my name. She should have never got on here saying that I'm tweaking or anything like that because I was never doing no type of drugs outside of smoking a little grass. And if you don't know what grass is, go figure it the fuck out. Dead ass. Outside of that, stop trying to hold me to that because that had nothing to do with me. I never asked her to get on live. I never asked her to do any of that. She could have simply got on the phone and called the people that saved into my phone. Whether she likes Gerald or not, she should have called Gerald. Whether she likes Joanna or not, she should have called Joanna. Joanna also called the phone plenty of times. Not only the real phone number because it's on, but she also called on Facebook. My friend was ignoring all of that for her own personal gain, in my opinion. I don't know for sure. I don't even know because I was fucking sleeping. Again, I never asked her to go on live. I never asked her to do any of that shit. Everything that she did before I woke up was on her own accordance. Because if it was me and she was sleeping in the tub, I would have called the police, broke the fucking door down, and figured out what the fuck was going on before I jumped on a fucking live or the internet or any fucking thing. Stop trying to hold that to me. I celebrated me moving into my new motherfucking house because I made a big ass move from New York to motherfucking Texas with me and my two girls.
New York, there we go, not Chicago. Nonetheless, this woman just met you. She was looking out for your best interest. Like this woman, and I just met her. She all drunk. She sleep in the tub, unresponsive. Hell, she's trying to call your people and go live, trying to figure it out before she called the cops. If she'd have called the cops, you'd have been mad. Because if you'd have had some weed in the house or a illegal firearm or something illegal going on, y'all know y'all don't want the police up in y'all house. So stop that.
She probably walked in there and it looked like a scene out of some old Tyler Perry hood movie. Walk in the house, it's unfurnished, air mattress over here, pile of clothes in the corner over there, and just a dimly lit bathroom off in the distance. And she creeped the door open, and you in there in the water. Yeah, you ain't giving us the whole story. It was not a savory sight. It was most outrageous. Yeah, you in there. She probably was terrified. You in there all nude. I ain't no telling, just hair everywhere.
My friend came out to fucking help me, and that's exactly what she did. She fucking helped me. Stop trying to hold that shit over my motherfucking head because I was not doing no drugs. If you want to know the story time when I did do drugs, back when I was 20 fucking 1-ish, I'll tell you that story. But outside of that, shut the fuck up. Shut your bitch ass up, and I mean that shit. Dead ass. Have a good fucking day. Find you something safe to do. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? What y'all doing? What we doing? What is we doing? Listen, I had a rough ass motherfucking day yesterday at first. Let me say it like that, at first. I was stressing because I had paid a deposit for one place and I paid a deposit for another place. Didn't know if I was gonna get approved, but I'm trying to find me a house for me and my babies, okay? Did that, secured that. I got on live yesterday and I was asking people, I was about to ask people for some money and I didn't even get a chance to even come out my mouth and ask because my brother called me in the midst of me about to even put my pride aside and ask. And he ended up sending, he covered it for me, you know what I'm saying? But then on top of that, it's mad people that support me and I appreciate y'all support. Okay, so everybody started sending me, and I'm very grateful. Very, very grateful because I really don't get up here and I be asking for fucking money or nothing like that. I be interaction. I want to make the money. I don't want you to give me shit. I want to make that shit, you know what I'm saying? I've always been a hustler, always been a grinder, okay?
Go make it.
Come down to it, I ended up filling up my house with food, got us air mattresses, got us all the stuff that we needed for our crib just to start us off. We literally just moved in yesterday. So in the midst of that, we also did get a drink. I'm an adult. Yeah, I quit drinking in 2025, but I'm still an adult, baby. So we had a drink. I'm not a drinker though. So I got super drunk. I was on the phone with Snug. I know me and him was going through shit. He 8 states away from me. Ain't like he could just pull up on me and do something to me. So I call him and tell him like, yo, I'm feeling sick. Like I'm feeling sick. I'm throwing up on the phone with him while he doing Uber. He like, are you okay? Are you okay? If you need to go to the hospital, call. You know what I'm saying? All of the shit. I ended up getting in the tub. He sat on the phone with me until I fell asleep. And I was on the phone in the tub. You feel me? Like, okay, cool. Next morning, my friend didn't know that, you know what I'm saying? I sleep in the tub. This is our first time meeting. We've been friends for 3 years over the phone. You feel me? When our conversation ended on that phone and we hang up, she don't know what the fuck I'm about to go do. She don't know. As many times me and her don't say I got drunk together, she don't know that when we hang up, I'm going to go lay down in the shower because that's what I do. My family know that because they stayed with me. They know that. You know what I'm saying? My kids was asleep. My kids was fine. I didn't do no drugs. You know what I'm
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Just a story of victimhood. She gonna take her kids from New York to Houston, Texas. And, you know, I think she got 2 kids, 2 girls, I believe, which is another thing. And her boyfriend's still there. She said she called him. He out doing Uber. Y'all seen that ninja. He was questionable. So he didn't move with her. He said, I'm staying in New York. You can do whatever you want.
Listen here, man. If the power go out, this wind and rain acting crazy. She lost my train of thought. I thought the power's about to go out. But she say, I forgot the
how she moving from New York. Like I said, the woman found her in the bathtub. That's the net. And
that's
she was on something, but she trying to tell people this is normal. I'm not on anything.
There, yeah, you got to stop that. That's the only thing I want to talk about. She keep bringing it up. She don't know me. She don't know me. Because if you know me, you will learn to accept that about me. I'm not gonna keep letting this stuff go on because folks like her, she's not a one-off. I done been in places with many of her. No, she's like, once you get to know me, you understand my trauma and how I'm gonna act. Shout out to Dr. Shine Bryant. When I get inflamed, my trauma gets inflamed. I like to drink, even though I don't drink. You know, I don't really drink. I stopped drinking at 25, but I got super drunk. What are you saying? All I hear is trauma.
Saying all I did was drink. I think I hit her blunt, but I didn't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't do nothing crazy, okay? She was genuinely worried. She don't know me like that. She never even seen me really drunk like that. And this is our first time meeting in person after 3 years of being on the phone conversating. You feel me? Don't do that. Don't treat her like that. Don't treat her any kind of way. Because if you was upset, you was scared, you would have probably did the same thing. She just did it on live because she had my backup phone. That's another thing. I got 2 phones. My main phone was in the bathroom with me. She on my backup phone. My backup phone is literally just for content. That's it. Like, I literally use the phone just for content and make videos and shit and post. Like, I don't understand what the fuck y'all big deal is and why y'all gotta go hard on her, talk about her looks and this and that. That's a good ass friend. She came all the way from Chicago to help somebody from New York that she never met in a day in her life. And guess what she did? She did everything she said she was gonna come to do. She helped me find a crib. She helped me get in the crib. She helped me find people to transport my car down here to me. She has been the only person helping me. Let's just be honest. When it comes to that kind of stuff, everybody that sent out the money, I appreciate y'all. Dead ass. Like, I wouldn't even know what I'd be doing right this second. I'll probably still be in that hotel, stressed the fuck out. You feel me? Please. Be mindful. I understand people's, that's why she.
And that's another thing. She left New York, moved to Houston just to move into a hotel room with her kids. I don't know. And then her friend came from Chicago and met her in Houston and said, I'm going to help you. I'm not leaving. I ain't going home until I help you find a place. And she helped her.
That's what's up. That's cool. You know that it's, you know what? I believe, I got to get it out. I believe in helping folks as long as we are not delaying the inevitable. That's all. Like, but you know, you got a plan. Like, I'm all for it, man. Like, I'll go for broke for my loved ones, but show me a plan. Where are we going? But if we just, you know, let me hold, you know, this and I get back to you, F that. If you're going to crash, go ahead, hit rock bottom so you can start to climb back up. But some of us as family members, friends, loved ones, we be inhibiting our loved ones' growth. Sometimes folks got to hit that bottom to start that trick back up. Because as long as we keep them floating, they get comfortable floating at our expense. So let them fall so they can grow.
It was like that because other people don't found their peoples like that, and she was worried about me. I was in the shower from 4 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock in the morning when they broke down the door and woke me the fuck up. I was asleep. You feel me? I didn't even know she was on live. I didn't know nothing.
Hell! She was in the bathtub for over 3 hours, just in there, water running, people, and the door was locked. So they tried to break the door down. Like, is she gone? Like, people couldn't even get in. They just hear water running, hear her in there, you know, probably didn't hear, no, I don't know. Was she snoring? I don't know.
Or some wild music playing in there, you know, listen to some of that old New Jack Heron music. I can't think of something. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of holding on. In there, they think she got that rubber band around her arm laid out in there. No. She just tired, little drunk, little herb, little K2. She'll be all right. 3 hours. And you surprised folks trying to knock down the door. Whatever.
Until I got up, and when I did get up, I'm laughing. I'm thinking it's a game because what the fuck is you doing breaking in the door like I'm sleeping here? Like the fuck? Like I'm dead ass. Like I was knocked out. Please chill though. Chill. I'm a grown ass bitch. I do what the fuck I want to do. I'm having my way out here. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, I'm doing what I want and I'm good. Like I'm valid. Like stop trying to make it something that it's not. Okay, my kids is great. You heard? Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Hey y'all, guess what? I got my car. To be nice, and I'm at the car wash, baby. About to get my baby washed, get her cleaned out. You already know how we do what we do. I'm about to tell you how much it costs to get my car from New York to Texas, babes. So yeah, like I said, I was going to the car wash, baby. So we in here. I'm gonna hurry up and tell y'all this. I went through Quick Ship LLC. The man on the phone told me it was $9.95 total for my car. So when he told me I needed to put the $400 down, what am I thinking? Okay, I only got $5.95 left that I gotta pay, right? No, wrong. This motherfucker called me the day after they picked my car up, talking about, oh, your total is gonna be $950 now. I give you a discount because remember it was $9.95. Oh, I'm gonna give you a discount and you just gotta pay the driver $950 when you get there. What? I said, oh no, have the supervisor call me back right now. Have him call me back. The supervisor called me back and said, you know what? Tomorrow we're gonna put your car in the storage and now you gotta sue us to get your car back. What? I was like, oh no, sir, I got the money. Just send the car. Ain't about to have me going through all of that. Heck no. So needless to say, the car was
$1,100 to get it here total. Plus it was a $400 booking fee, $950 to pay the person, and then I had to pay an extra $150 for my car was packed up with my stuff from New York. So all in all, in total, I paid $1,500, which isn't a bad price. But at the same time, you should have told me that up front. Don't pay in my face. Don't ever in your life.
I remember when I lost my mind. There we go. So she got that old Honda ship from New York to Houston, but cheaper than I thought. $1,500. You know, somebody, and they was finessing her. Whoever that person on the phone need his $400, that was his cut. He said, when they drop your car off, you got to pay them the rest of the money now.
That third party logistics broker that used to be me. Shout out to PLS. Yeah, you got to pay what you weigh. I forgot about that whole debacle. She was supposedly stuck somewhere when she trying to travel. She had 2 kids. I don't think I recall having 2 kids. She a wild sister, wild funky bearded sister. But she got her car. Here we go. Her, Debraca, Mucho. We are on the upward slope right now. She got her car. She got her place. She got a bed. We on the up and up. Stay tuned.
Yep, I'm putting their name at the bottom. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Hey, yo, Houston, let me know where somebody is that could detail my car, because vacuuming and all of that ain't doing it, baby. I need you to clean this motherfucker and make it look new again, okay? Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Hey, y'all remember how y'all told me to go to a food bank? Well, baby, guess where I'm at? I'm at a food bank, babes. Let's pull up. It's at a church. I think I want to go to this church. I've been looking for a church down here so me and my girls could go, okay? Shit, y'all ain't want to click my link. Remember that? Y'all was like, go to a food bank. Go get a job. And I got 2 jobs. Well, times is hard for everybody. Shit, me, I'm at a food bank, boo. And it's at a church, so hopefully they'll take us as some new members too. So I need a church for me and my girls. We need to go hear the word every week. And Auntie, I love you to death, but you're just a little bit far, boo. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. I would genuinely hate to see any of y'all family members asking y'all to click a link, because y'all gonna be like, go get a job. Send me some job applications. And I ain't even gonna hold you. It's one girl that, since I've been in Texas, she been every day sending me jobs, sending me jobs, sending me jobs. She a real one, for real. I just literally can't get over the sky. Like, it's just so beautiful. My goodness. It's so beautiful, for real. We up next, baby. We is definitely up next. I got 2 cars ahead of me. Let me go ahead and pop my trunk. Now let's go home so I can show y'all what we got. I'm so excited, y'all. And they invited me and my kids to the church, and they got a kid side. Clack it. We're gonna be there right on Sunday. Okay, and then next week we're going with Auntie and them. Let me show you what we got.
Shout out to JP. I know this hustle. They're going to get the food. They're going to go to church. They're going to, hell, them church people are going to be paying your rent for you, all that. They be finessing the hell out of these churches. But not really, because the church is getting that free government money, and that's what it's there for. You know, they get that money to help out disadvantaged people. They just pick and choose who they want to help.
Oh, they definitely going to help her out. Shout out to the church, like you said, granted. And you best believe it's going to be one of them deacons up there. As soon as she walked through the door and they see that 5 o'clock shadow on her, one of them old freaky deacons going to know they old school. They're going to say, yeah, sisters with the hairy face got that wop. And yeah, she going to get all the help and assistance she could get. I'm sick and tired of the hypocrisy, though. How are you down bad, digital panhandling, because you are, and you up here talking about you trying to get your car detailed. Getting a car detailed, a couple $100. Again, an extreme first world luxury. Clean the car yourself. Talking about I need to get it detailed. That's why I say delaying the inevitable. She's not changing her ways. So why help?
4 things of strawberries. My kids love strawberries. A whole bunch of applesauce. This is one of their favorites too. And you'll never guess what's in this bag, babes. Cauliflower! I'm making us some cauliflower something. You know, my mom used to make us that back in New York. Like, yeah, y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Mommy, how you make that again?
These are her friends. These are her friends. It's a strange group. It's a strange group. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. These is her friends down there. They like the oblongs. I remember that show? This is them. I don't know who that is in the green. I believe that's a woman. All right. Could be strapped and loaded. Hell.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Strapped and loaded like a mamma jamma. So you got the bearded lady. You got stud loving. with the got stud loving over there, and then you got big old supersized horned up Bonquisha. She horned up. She was throwing that thing.
This is funky. Yeah, we're gonna fast forward past this. This is too much. Look at this. Look. Big.
These bills are unholy.
Big torta mama. Yeah, they got kids. Somebody shoving meat in them. They got about 4, 5, 6 kids between them. So it's unfortunate.
Unacceptable. 100% unfreaking acceptable. And these be the same sisters complaining about a middle-aged man got ED. Can't rise to the occasion. Men are visual. I don't care. See, the lie eventually gonna come out. That panda ninja, oh, you so fine. But yeah, as soon as you uncover yourself, yeah, he like, you know what? I know what I said, but the visuals ain't visualing.
Man, we got some super chats.
We appreciate your Black Unity. Says, when is she gonna transplant the hair from her face to her edges? Yeah, so her head look like mine.
Well, she told us last time the more her beard grows, she losing her edges. It transferred on her.
She did say that. Appreciate you, Saheed. Says the XX and XY chromosomes had dang near a war when she was developing in the womb. Yeah, that's messed up.
Jeez.
Appreciate you, Evie Ray. Says simp, stomach in my panties.
God, there we go.
Now I don't speak about what they got going on in the government and all that. A lot of times when I speak out, stuff gets silenced. But this one here, what I just heard is pertaining in particular to me and anybody else with PCOS that got unwanted facial hair. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, because I heard through the TikTok vine that if you look like you trans, you heard what I said. If you look like, you heard what I said. If you look like you're trans, I'm gonna have to go back to shaving, boo. What the fuck? You could get detained by ICE. Oh, goddamn. Since when they thought that was about to be okay? Effective April to, what they said, the 10th or something like that. If you look like. Fuck all that what you is. If you look like. Y'all know I be on my real, I'm gonna rock it, because that's who I am. I'm gonna have to start shaving again, boo, because what?
I don't know how true that is. They say ICE gonna start arresting folks that look trans. I don't know. I doubt it.
That's fear mongering. That makes no sense. Yeah, you can't. Southwest Airlines having a hard enough time telling people more obese, and that's pretty, god dang, pretty black and white. You would think. Now you talking about whether, what? Come on, man. See, that's fear mongering, fake news. Shoot.
I got 2 kids. What? I really can't believe it. And they said that it was on the government website. So that's the part that scared me the most. It's like, why? That's all I can say is why. I'm about to call my laser company, because ain't no way. I need my treatment, babe. I can't even do it. I literally can't do it. I am so nervous about that. That just... Where my wig at? Monte! Come put this shit on my head, girl. Anyways, y'all have a good day. Stay safe.
And she say for people that look like you are, transforming. Not that you are, but like she said, she's a woman that's growing a beard, and she might be mistaken, but this is all woman.
Based on reported policy changes and actions in early 2026, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, under the Trump administration has intensified its focus on the identification and detention of trans individuals, particularly in the context of broader immigration reinforcement. So I guess it's the truth that Orange been wilding. Implemented a rule requiring visa application. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to F around and find out, people. Or at least she is.
Listen, I don't know. This ain't our fight. Hey, Enjoy. Good luck. Godspeed. Good luck with ice. Godspeed.
And tune in to the pit.
There you go. Safety for now.
Madness.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Wow, man. Holy cow. Keep your head on the swivel. It's dark days. We've been letting y'all know doom and gloom seems to be imminent. Dystopian existences are right around the corner. So here we are.
So here we go. We're going to keep it moving. We talking about modern women, strong, independent. We're going to bring one of their icons up. I see this sister Lotto pregnant. Shout out to Le'Veon Bell. He trolling her, or he holding her accountable, if you will. He says Lotto just announced she is pregnant by a married man that has 3 kids. A married man with 3 kids, and made it part of her album rollout. And that's who today's women look up to. We are doomed. Shout out to Le'Veon.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Yeah, brother Bell. Yeah, her. Cardi B. All of these top-notch baddies out here hunching on married men. Yeah, it's biblical.
And what married man, y'all ask? 21, 21, 21, 21. So she got knocked up by 21 Savage.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
21, 21, 21, 21.
So a lot of people didn't know 21 Savage was married. So he does have a wife and kids, and yeah.
Hey, it's the life. His name is 21 Savage. Really think he's gonna be a wholesome fella?
So here we are. Hit the like button.
Big mama, 1 kid. Did all that talk to be a statistic? Thing. You was untouchable. You wasn't ran through. You bragged about all of this stuff just to end up being the baby mama to a rapper who may or may not still be married and got 3 kids already. That's a L. It's just like I told y'all before. A woman's pretty privilege, most of the time, she never uses it to her full advantage the way a man who is at the top 1% of men use their privilege. A top 1% man is always going to go for the best of the best women that he possibly can get, but not 1% women, not women who are like a Lotto where she's racially ambiguous and she appeals to all different types of men and she could have possibly had whatever she wanted and she still chose to be the baby mama of a man who already got 3 kids.
Shout out to 2121. Like we say, her baby daddy. And like they saying, Lotto got the light skin privilege. All right. Like that woman was just saying her mom is. Shout out to Lotto's mom who still be out in these streets. All right. Look at Lotto's mom. Lotto's mom is still a thought out here. She like black meats and it is what it is. All right. You know, look at her still on the scene.
Listen, it is what is good for the group. Good for the group. Listen here, 21 probably had both of them. Yeah, I wouldn't be too daggone surprised. Shout out to that sister. Y'all ladies, born with y'all value, born with y'all majesty. Y'all give it away. Oh, that's wild.
That's her album. Like they said, this is all part of her album rollout. I believe the album is called Big Mama, 1 Kid. All right. Before she was known as Big Mama, No Kids. Now she Big Mama, 1 Kid.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Big Mama, 1 Kid, 21.
These young girls don't have any type of female musicians and rappers to look at as like inspiration because they all getting baby mamaed. Every single one of them. We didn't grow up like that. All of the girls that we grew up with, whether it be singers, rappers, either they didn't get married, didn't have kids, or they ended up getting married and having children. Whether it worked out or not, they still at least tried. And that's the image that we got to see, is at least women trying. But I tell you one thing, when y'all professional baby mamas started coming into them comment sections and calling Lotto's pregnancy, I knew y'all wasn't lying. Y'all don't never be wrong about these pregnancies. Y'all have been pregnant enough times to know the signs of when y'all see them. Y'all are never wrong. Whenever you get into a comment section and you see a bunch of baby mamas ganged up together saying that a girl is pregnant, that girl is pregnant. It's only a matter of time for she announce it, but them professional baby mamas had already clocked it.
I'm Big Mama, for real. Big Mama, one kid. Okay, play the song, because I don't have anything else to say.
You gotta play a little bit, then mute. It don't work. It's her fucking song.
Hey!
When they be doing that shit to me, I be emailing this girl like,
I barely know if
I'm tired of this shit. I'm her fucking DJ. Let me post it.
Oh, that's because she don't own it, which is a whole nother story. So they like play the song. He like, yeah, you know, they gonna shut the live down. He like, well, how? It's her song. She don't own the rights, just her voice. All right, shout out to Apple or whoever, whoever owned the damn music.
There ain't nothing changed. 360 deals still out here. And for listen here, the deals are still being made. Shout out to Joe Budden and his podcast. Yeah, they are getting deals. They don't mind selling them rights. It ain't what it looked like. All the truth is coming out. The jewelry is rented, the whole shebang. I'm so tired of these socially awkward celebrities. She up here. They ain't got no daggone personality. And respectfully, like, I don't understand the allure of these baddies. They are regularly without all that makeup. Because God dog, she ain't looking like nothing special at all. I guess I understand with all that makeup and perfect lighting and perfect angle. But y'all see her on that live, man, that's a regular sister.
Light skin privilege. Like I said, shout out to her mama, gave her that glow. And come down, like I said, the whole colorism conversation is definitely a thing. All right, in the community, especially with D-Boy Nug and them. They're going to pesticize the red bone, light skin. It is what it is. It's unfortunate, but if she was dark skinned, she might look totally different. She was about 8 shades darker.
I don't know how y'all can't see past this. And as soon as they open their mouth, they become extremely unattractive. Like y'all really just that superficial. Y'all need Jesus.
It's working now?
Hell yeah, it's working.
That's what she really looked like.
What's up, nigga?
Hey!
Going cable, know how to talk to his baby.
Yeah, look. You got her, she in the studio pregnant.
Hey, I swear I can't miss. Ain't nobody.
Yeah. The vibrations. And y'all know these babies coming out wild. Shout out to Krishan Rock. Y'all better quit playing. Like, take this stuff serious.
They can't. They don't take anything serious. Nothing at all. I agree. Bringing the babies in with this energy. They don't give a crap. It's just lit. Be lit. They so busy putting on for the multitude. They get off knowing that the majority of folks watching them through their phone, through that screen, wish they was there. The sisters, the girls that champion them, they wish they was there. The Lottos and Cardi B's know that. That's why they be like, yeah, y'all wish I was here, don't y'all? And they get off on y'all wanting their lifestyle. Effing yuckity.
Yeah, so more of this, just her in the studio cutting up. And like I said, as we know, she is pregnant by 21.
I would like to hear their deep, meaningful conversations. I would like to hear their conversations planning for the near or distant future. Want to hear what that sound like. I know what it sound like. Hey, what positions we doing tonight? That's they planning.
And here we go. Y'all know she ain't going to escape this without Tasha K getting in on it.
Did I lie? I gotta start saying, did the winos lie? That's what I gotta start saying. Did the winos lie? Didn't we tell you this heifer was out here light-skinned, devaluing her light-skinnedness, acting like the mulatto that she is, giving her belly stretch marks for a married man? Child. Did I say that right, Gavin? She out there getting stretch marks. You can tell, I saw the video. She had it photoshopped. She got stretch marks. She ain't using no cocoa butter. Every time your stomach itch when you're pregnant black woman, you know this. You know this. You got to oil that belly down. You're not supposed to scratch it. That's how you get stretch marks. That's how you break the skin. That's how you make the skin loose. You got to oil it. I had cocoa butter, shea butter, coconut oil, olive oil, and that was just rubbing. Now I got 2 kids and I ain't got not one stretch mark. I got stretch marks on these titties now. These titties got stretch marks. And we finna stretch them back up. We want to see my doctor next week by pulling these up and decreasing them. I'm finally going, y'all. Pray for me, okay? Pray for me. Now, so she finally unveiled, and I told y'all she was pregnant. I told y'all she was pregnant. My sources don't lie. The wino sources don't lie. She was just trying to figure out a way to come out here and tell y'all because it looked bad. Now, they got a whole PR thing going. Whole PR stunt. It's so bad that they even got his legal wife liking her pregnancy reveal video without her husband in the video. So, Kiana, that's 21 Savage's wife.
They all in on it. A lot of times these dudes be finessing these women. It's almost like Papoose and the Clarissa deal. You know, they don't be leaving their wives, but they be getting with these women that got a little bit of money and they be finessing them. That's the game right now. These young Clarissa and Lottos, they so goofy. These dudes be finessing them, getting that money up out of them.
I want to see, how old is Lotto? Because, you know, we need to address the wall might be coming. Let me see. How old is
and like
Lotto?
she said, this is 21's wife is on there liking Lotto's gender reveal pictures. They all in on it. It's kind of like Remy and them. They talk about how Remy and Papoose and all that debt and, you know, with taxes and whatnot, they owe millions of dollars and they trying to finesse Clarissa to make her pay for it.
Hey, don't hate the players, don't hate the game. Just get out the way so you don't get hit. She's 27 years old. The wall is near. There you go. So how did the finesse take place? These hood boogers may be smitten with a champion, but the wall is undefeated. 21, being the slide nug fox that he is, came in and capitalized on it. And here we are. Another one bites the dust. Nug forever undefeated.
Hello, y'all. Well, since the wife is okay with it. Okay, y'all, it's a poly relationships. Okay. If I was the wife, I'm going to be honest with you, I would like it too. Baby, thank you. You just gave us extra money because his career is doing nothing. He gambles. He got a heavy gambling habit. And so we got us a light-skinned pretty mulatto to go out there and work that on that stage. And she going to take care of both of us. And y'all around here talking about congratulations. Woman just did a damn pregnancy reveal with the man's hand in the video. She sound like one of y'all that be on, like, you know, you see these IG girls that be on Instagram and they be taking pictures and you'll see a partial. You know it's a dude there with them. Like they done got flown out to the Caribbean, but they can't reveal the men that they with because the men are just financiers of the trip. And y'all sitting there putting hand tattoos, but you know who he be outside with? The wife. And if I were her, I would like it too. Baby, thank you so much. We up because 21 Savage's last album did nothing. He is not on tour. He is not bringing in any kind of income. The last I checked, he was scamming people on camera and had to give them their money back fast by gambling. Y'all seen it? Yup. And you out here congratulating. This is why I be mad at light skinned women. Because here's the thing, and I know a lot of y'all get mad at light skinned women. I'm on y'all side. I seen it. It's no different than a black American man that favors racially ambiguous or exotic women from other countries. That's why you got these passport bros going over to the other country to get these women that are lighter complected because they think that y'all are slow and y'all are dumb. Y'all are sexually appealing, okay? Y'all are easier. Because you know, when you look at, like, now dark-skinned women, now we rock. Now I ain't finna hold you. But stereotypical wise, like, this is, light is bright, light is better, this. And I used to watch the athletes, the men in high school. I didn't like athletes, I like nerds. So don't even be talking about, you just jealous. First of all, I'm not finna reach up to nobody 7 feet tall and get him I'm not finna do that. And I'm not definitely finna be extra stretched out trying to ride somebody that's 7 feet tall. But I got to scoot all the way down to ride you and then scoot all the way up to kiss you. No. That's too much work, okay? Give me somebody who's a little bit taller than me.
All right, Tasha. You're doing too much. Two things is true. You know, light-skinned women have always had a privilege, especially in the hood. For whatever reason, you know, you can tie it back as far as you want. Go back to slavery. Who knows? But it has always been a thing. And for some folks, it's not all people, but a lot of people, that's a preference.
You know, I could buy the 21 Savage, you know, as a Famous Nug down on his luck, looking for a come up a lick. But Google says that's not true. Says 21 Savage's net worth is approximately $16 million. Ain't nowhere near broke. And here's the thing. So 21 Savage owns his masters. That is most likely his saving grace. In a somewhat unusual deal, 21 Savage owns the masters recording to his music, allowing him to get more of the money. So he could be all right even with his gambling problem. Salute to him for owning his masters, though.
That way we even on the kiss, both holes meet. You understand what I'm saying? The mouth to the mouth hit, and the hole to the hole hit. The hole to the pole hit. But you got somebody 7 feet, 9 feet tall. You got that's more work. I'm not. No. So in high school, they would date the light-skinned women. They was the ones in first. They get them pregnant first. They stretch marks show first. Okay? Then they want to come over after they don't use and abuse y'all to come over and throw that. After they done got all these baby mamas up over here in the light-skinned community to the dark-skinned community with that shit there. No. So I'm telling y'all, the only reason they play like that is because y'all do not stop them at the gate. You do not stop them from playing in your face. The same way you playing in Mulatto face right now. Names are very spiritual. Her name Mulatto, and she acting just like them. Just like them. He ain't outside with her. Married to her. He got her liking it so it don't look like she a mistress with a bastard baby. Man, pop. And y'all, oh, go, girl. Go. Shit, if it was me and I was him, I still run through a DNA test because I personally heard from the security down there at her building, her condo building, that 21 Savage frequents that Stephon Diggs was down there digging allegedly too.
Huh.
In the big name of Jesus, you hear me?
Yeah, Stephon Diggs might be his baby. Who knows? You know, this is wild. And he was married to this woman, got a dark-skinned hood Quisha. Then you go for the lighten it up. I got Lotto. And like his baby mama stuck, or his wife stuck with them 3 kids. She ain't going nowhere. And yeah, like she claiming he going broke. Who knows? But a lot of folks see us these days, so I wouldn't be surprised.
There you go. So, wow, this is just stinking nasty. So Stephon Diggs potentially could be the pappy as well. And I said, I feel you, Lotto Mulatto. She's like, you know what? Cardi B got that whole circus. I'm gonna start my own circus over here with 21. I get it. Get the DNA test, brother, but they don't care. Like, no, he ain't gonna get the DNA test, like you said. He probably want that to be his baby. You in the limelight right now. Shout out to Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj. Maybe he could join your tour. How Meek joined Nicki's tour. I'm here for it.
But you know what? Congratulations. She got, but you gonna be able to come see your baby today. Now, you know, this is wife turn tonight. You know, you don't get Valentine's Day. You don't get Christmas. You don't get Thanksgiving. None of that. You get the day off. Look at him. Look. That girl happy. She's talking, way to go, baby. Way to lock in that bag. Y'all talking about he married her for a green card. In that case, they would have been divorced. Yeah. My man. Okay.
Yeah, they trying to say 21 only married her for a green card. Like Tasha said, they've been together for a minute. They got 3 kids. So it's something. But obviously, he exercising options. And with Lotto, she can't be mad. Like I said, could be worse. Could be some hood booger. But he's hunching upwardly.
There you go. It is what it is. There is no more moral standard. She ain't worried. She ain't even concerned at all that she pregnant by a married man. Like, that's not a concern. And shout out to that whole Anton Daniels circus with Mika. If everybody involved is smiling and happy, so are we. If it's good for y'all, it's good for us. Enjoy the madness, and we're going to watch how it plays out. Because y'all can say it's all good, taking pictures, fraternity pictures, hand in hand, looking all cutesy-wootsy. Let's give it a while, all right? And somebody else about to wind up pregnant.
That part. So we're going to send them to Glaze Galaxy and keep an eye on this.
Glaze away.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go,
this shit is finna be dangerous. Some dark wing duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime. And no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
I truly believe that there are industry plants out here. Shout out to Mace and those guys, you know, the Lottos and the Icy Spicies, you know, seriously, respectfully, you know, they saying guys out here tweaking over these sisters, paying them money just to be in their presence and munch on them. And Mace and them like, you can go find one of them walking down the street in Harlem. Easy work. Easy, more agreeable, even look better, minus all the cake up makeup. Stop letting social media fool y'all into thinking these baddies is really that bad. They ain't.
And there we go. And speaking of that, that's going to bring us over to this scene out on the streets. Rest in peace to the Godfather. He would say on the streets where the work is real. And this is the streets where the work is real. So this is down in Florida somewhere. All right, one of them shows, them guys be out there on the streets looking, be nothing but women out here. You got to get out there and get some. That's all. I think this is somewhere in Florida. I can't. Maybe we'll see here in a minute.
I'm telling you, fellas, you a single man? Look, this low key just walk down there and just start introducing yourself. How you doing, ladies? How y'all doing? What y'all doing tonight? How you doing? All y'all single men, socialize, get out there, shoot for the stars.
That's it. So it be people out here, like you say, it's a lot of let them choose you as well. Don't be too thirsty out there. That's how y'all get used and abused.
That's it. Just introduction. They want to see some degree of contact. Just introduction, eye contact, stern. How you doing? Just something. And say something, but say something. That's the key. Yeah. Don't just sit there and look at y'all women. Orlando, okay. Especially y'all sisters. You know, but I can't talk. Y'all don't care. Oh, it's wild. Yeah, it's wild crowd. I saw some awkwardness.
Yeah, it's wild out here. It's just like any other city. The older I get, I mean, every there's bars and scenes like this in every state, you know, almost every city. There ain't too much unique from, unless you're in Vegas or something. But you can find you a scene where there's bars and there's stuff happening. Single folks is out mingling, Pudicata. Look. They out, the bottle girls, they be walking up and down the strip, passing out you know, the deals. Hey, come to our club tonight, free drinks or whatever.
Do not miss it. I believe.
Look at this big old ninja. He the bouncer. So he out there protecting the ladies. And like you said, he gonna get all that sympathy Kudakata.
Yeah, he is. See, this is what you call a male straggler. And he only there because of his position. So it's honorable. He just like, it's my job. He getting paid. But at the end of the night, as long as he plays cards right, he can fall into some Kudakata for sure right on.
Nonetheless, this is Orlando, I believe. And on the happening scene, the weather's starting to warm up. You got to get outside, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Give it your best shot. And like I said, love is love. You know, you never know. You might find Becky, Maria. You don't know what you're going to find.
That's it. And go to places that's your vibe. If you more of a, you know, cocktail lounge, what they call martini lounge type brother, sister, go there. Don't, if you more of a martini cigar lounge person, don't go to the hole in the wall bar or some wild club looking for what you are interested in. You see what I'm saying? Like hone in.
Oh, man. She ain't got no bra on. That's like triple Z's.
Oh. The first is, what you looking at? Well, shoot. What else could I look at?
I'm trying to see if we can get a zoom in here because this is, but that's the low-hanging fruit right there. I mean, that's the last call before the lotion. That's that, all right, the bar about to close, and that's what we call a straggler.
A straggler, and if she can't hold on or choose something, she becomes the biggest hater. You try to leave with her friend on the right. You sitting there working your thing, working your angle, and you about to go. Then big old Triple Z Booby come out of left field. Girl, we came together.
She just out there with it all out with that tight leather on. That Kudakata can't even breathe. Just
stewing. She go faster, man. She aggressive. She get drunk off that Hennessy. She gonna start grabbing meat.
all that, man. Nonetheless, here we go. Whoa. Big Mama. Look, they out there. Cheeks out, yeeks out, discolored cheeks. They brown, all different shades of brown and black.
Dead skin cell cheeks.
Waiting in line. Oh, man. I ain't never been a ninja to wait in line. You know?
No. Yeah. And I'm spoiled. Like, yeah, my last years on the club scene was college, and we always had VIP. You know, I was in there with athletes much greater than me. I'd be dang if I stay in that line. You too good to stay in line, Mr. Walker? Hell yeah.
I ain't standing nobody's line. Never even back then. Definitely not now. Yeah.
See that?
Even for a roller coaster, I hate it. When I'm with my kids at the music park, I suck it up. That'd be about it.
There you go. Facts. Yeah, definitely waiting on the erasers with the kids. Shout out to the kids. That's dope. But that's also angle, brothers. You know, if you can get to know somebody, you out socializing, you look like him when you bypass the line. It is a good, I remember that. You just walk in past everybody, you look all important. Yeah, and they remember you when they come in the club, and now you got a better angle. But then that's why it pays to have a group of friends. Somebody gonna know somebody. The lone wolf perishes in the winter. All right, the winter is a metaphor. When you out there in the streets where the work is real, the wilderness, if you will, you want to have a bit of a team, at least a partner.
There you go. Yeah, that was always my thing. Like I said, some people can operate solo. There very few. That is a small percentage of men. You got to already be him. You have to be attractive, tall. The ladies are approaching you. But for the most average folks out here, it's best to at least have a buddy or two. Not too many. Not too many. You don't want to have 5, 6 guys. Preferably just one or two, preferably one. And then y'all looking for the two. Look at these two women walking. Shout out to my buddy back in the day. We go out and that's it. We looking for the women because normally the women, there ain't too many women out by themselves. That's just what it is. They always going to be at least 2 of them or more. So that's the angle. So if you go over there by yourself, they're going to start hating. But if it's a couple of y'all can work it.
See, I'm telling you, I might start selling my wingman services. You know, if my wife permits. I was the best wingman. Your wingman can't be a hater. And I know I done been down this road many times. Oh, man. Oh, I was the best at pulling stragglers out the way, let my brother get in to make his move. Got to have a proper, if you got a proper wingman, I don't think you can lose. I mean, I'm telling you, it's too easy.
They out here with nothing on. Look at this sister. You down in Florida. All right, look at that. Is them real yeeks? Spin that camera around, brother.
Wingman. Telling you, wingman make all the difference. All the leg work I done put in. Oh, my goodness. I wish I had the ninjas give a testimony. I want a trophy. F a Hall of Fame. I want a wingman trophy. I ain't never been no hater.
There you go. And the thing is, well, this is for single folks in particular. So you and your single boy go out. Because at the end of the day, somebody, and don't be selfish. Somebody gonna normally have to take one for the team. All right. Unless, there are some times where everybody can score, but sometimes one of the women might be a little bit blowed out. All right. You might just have to get some gawk while your buddy clap cheeks. Sometimes you can't be like, no, sacrifice. Because next time around, you're going to be on the other end of that and he going to have to sacrifice for you.
It's a beautiful balance. You can laugh about it. Like, man, that big sister's all up on me. It's hilarious. Ain't no shame in it. As long as just don't make it a habit. That's all.
And this is a wild scene right here. Everybody out there choosing. You got a lot of studs and stuff. Nug out here with wife beater on.
It's tough.
No bad body built women. mixed in with the attractive women. Look at this. Look at Nug out with his lady. Say what y'all want. I'll give you like the number 10. That's a number
right here.
10
Whoa,
right
stop right here.
there.
Stop. Nug, sweating bullets. He better not turn around, Nug. No, you can take what you got. That old frozen, that old melted frosty cup right there. Don't turn around. Don't look at them perky cheeks and that leopard print Kudakata cutters. Oh,
no. At the end of the night, he got to go home and she going to bust out of that damn dress like a pack of biscuits and it's going to smell like sardines and he got to deal with it.
Life, it's about experiences. You know, men and women want to experience something. Come on, let's talk about it. All of us, when we sit there and our mind go in the gutter and we get all horned up, we got a particular image, figure, something in our minds, and it ain't that on the left for the men. It ain't that. It ain't never that. It can't never be that. It shan't never be that.
So here we are. Like you said, let's see if he turn around.
She turned
Yams
around.
out though. These be the women, like you say. You just know what pond you fishing in. Don't be getting used for drinks. That's a lot of these women will use and abuse y'all. And nowadays, it got Cash App and all this stuff. I can only imagine how bold some of these women are.
I don't know. See, I don't know. I guess it's okay to buy a drink. I never did it. Never. Shout out to my mama. Yeah, I'm tainted. Look at Stud Babe.
The stud loving. How the stud got to fit feminine friendly? Huh?
The stud, big old blow down stud. She strapped up right now.
Look at this scene. So you got the Bonquisha in the front holding hands. Look at that gentleman. Even the stud gonna hold hands, trying to show y'all how to. But hold on, Studdy. You supposed to be to the outside of the street. Your lady supposed to be inside, Studdy. Take notes. You ain't got, I got it. You still got them 2 X chromosomes. I'm gonna give you some Y chromosome game.
There you go. Yes, men. You are supposed to guard your woman from the dangers of the road and the street. Daggone right. You know, yeah. You see, the wolves that I grew up with, they see this, they testing that stud. I'm telling you. They like, what up? they gonna test that. That's still gonna be ready to fight.
Oh man.
Shout out to Downshift Discussions. We appreciate you, brother. Says no one was complaining about the BMI in the 70s and 80s. It has been around since the 1800s. I see too many overweight, unattractive women. It's sad. And that's the thing. Like we all been a little special looking back in the day, but it's the overweight, the fit sister that was a little handsome still got a desired outcome.
So here we go. We on the streets where the work is real. Here we are. And look at that. That was a nice little pack there, but it's 3 of them. You see that? Behind Step Study in there. It's 3 of them.
See,
all right, you can't tell them nothing. So now as you approaching, they all got their phones out because they texting their maintenance man. Let's get that clear. The maintenance man is on standby. So unless you pull up in a Lamborghini or something got to catch their interest or they going home to the maintenance man.
That's it. And it's tough to get 3 brothers cut from the same cloth on the same accord. That's checkmate. You can get 3 brothers, you know what I'm saying, presenting their best self, got to look to them, got some game to them, trouble. But that's the trifecta. And see, because you're going to need 3 for this. A 2-man play. See, y'all hope y'all taking some damn notes. You a 2-man play, don't approach 3 women unless one of the dudes is about 6'7" and can take on the attention of 2 of them. It's rules to this.
And you can tell the 2 in the back probably more meek. If you ain't gonna holler at the one in the purple, she gonna hate. That's the one. If you don't holler at her, she gonna be offended. And she gonna say, it's time to go. This dude Dusty, look at his eyebrow or something, whatever. She gonna find something. And she gotta be the center of attention.
That's the guard. You must appease her. If you appease her, everything else can work out. But like Miss X said, you approach green and black dress, you failed. The approach was off, and she gonna strong arm it. You got to lower her defenses. I hope y'all catch y'all notepads out, man.
So here we are. Then you get further down. You got some big tortas. Oh, what's she doing? So you got big torta mamas and Bonquisha.
She's sitting there gyrating. There you go. That's an invitation to a conversation.
Yeah, if you him, don't just be a creep. Yeah, read the room, gentlemen. Just because you see cheeks, don't just get all wound up. Know your lane. All right, where your water gonna settle?
Do a walk by test. So you see her doing her mating call. You walk by, you make eye contact, may say, I see you something. Say something. Say something, get a feel, keep walking, don't stop. And then making this okay. She took that pretty well. Maybe you'll double back. Maybe you'll catch her on the way back. But yeah, the different approaches. She out here twerking, a little indirect approach so you don't seem creepy.
Nonetheless, all right, they out here blowed out. Look at my guy. And this is Tampa too. We thought it was Orlando, so it's Tampa, Florida. Late nights, beautiful weather. You can't miss. Good food, good drinks. Go have a good time. The weather is warming up, people. I'm telling you, gotta get out the house.
Especially men. If you got your own place, own car. Now you got a whole different angle. You get a good vibe going. Say how y'all doing. Say hey. We got a little after hour spot going on. Got good vibes, good drink, good smoke. Now you got more of a chance at really developing, something socially. There you go. But yeah, if you gotta try to creep back into your grandma's basement, that'll mess up a whole night. You see what I'm saying? You can sit here and be about to close on something. And then you like, man, my living and drive situation kind of subpar. And then it all falls apart.
That's all. Have some hotel money. That's all. Have that telly money, little motel. Look, Yeeks be out, the little bottle girls and stuff. Look, some of these guys be out there in their little $2 Armani suits. These fake, wannabe mobsters.
And if they dress too scantily clad, like Mr. X said, they bottle girls or they women of the freaking night, or both. Shoot. I think.
So, and they'll be the ones that's going to be the most friendly. They're going to finesse the hell out of you.
Shout out to my old D-line coach, Coach Jacobs, now the head coach for Toledo. He said, you ain't that good, Walker. Talking about, they just let you win, being too nice to you. You ain't that good. Yeah. They, hey, bae, men out there, don't let them trick you with that, hey, bae, hey, sweetie, these pet names, F a pet name. They come out with the pet names,
and start giving you. They'll start with compliments, which a lot of men may not be used to. They'll just come up, hey, nice hat. Hey, and just start conversation. They are aggressive.
Look them in their eyes when they try to spit that game to you. Yeah, you don't let them see the thirst in you. We keep telling you, brothers, these modern hyenas may not be the smartest, but they are clever like a fox in the hen house. They will smell your insecurities. They can smell the thirst on you, and they will get you.
Man, be right there. They'll get you to subscribe to their fans only right on the spot. Like, look, you want to see more? Subscribe. We can private chat and do some things. That's the only way I communicate, through my fans only. And there you go. Then just be signed up faster than you can blink.
And when they say, I almost cuss, boy, don't let them play in your face like that. Don't. Let him.
Yeeks. Oh, boy. This ninja. There we go. Look at, he got 2 women. Let's get this clear. Look at him. He's standoffish, people. He like, I did. They with me, but they ain't with me. So, hold on. Sweep that camera back. Listen, everybody ain't him, though, gentlemen. Look, he playing it cool. He just letting them lead the way. He like, at the end of the night, we all having fun.
Hey, on the prowl, the chase. Oh, the chase, men. You got to get out there and get you some of this experiences. You got to get the practice. It's going to be more failures than successes.
Look at him. Look. He playing it so low key. He just trailing behind them. Big old swole brother. He like, look, they my ladies, or at least one of them.
I don't know how y'all do it. Outside with your lady, her cheeks is out. I don't know. And see, that's why he all tense. You gotta be all up close because the wolves, a wolf gonna be a wolf. I don't care how big you are. See, that's what I acknowledge. You could be brolic, all that. Your woman's cheeks out. Like, you have to deal with other wolves about that. Like, when a man be like, your woman's cheeks out, ninja. Get out my face. Like, yeah, man. That's why he all tits all close up on her bumper.
So there you go. It's packed out. A lot of folks, different ethnic groups and whatnot. So just get in where you fit in. All right. Try new and different things this spring and summer. Try stuff you never tried, different kudacatas.
There you go. Or just go out and walk. Shout out to Brother Divine. Every time he pop up on camera with us, he always out walking around in New York City. Go out. Be visible.
Look at big torta. This low-hanging fruit. That's where you get your practice in. That's another thing, gentlemen. Know your lane. If you ain't been out here sleeping with baddies and you fresh off the porch, you starting here. Something a little heavy. All right, start on the heavy bag. We ain't just gonna put you in the ring and get you in a fight. Start with the heavy bag, then we're gonna move to the speed bag, and then you might be able to step into the ring. We'll see.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Miss X, you ain't said nothing but the truth. Shout out to the movie 40-year-old version. You gotta go ahead and knock you down a couple hood boogers, a couple tortas. I like that. Heavy bags. I like the analogy. You can get that heavy bag. It ain't gonna move out your way. You know, just be careful. It is heavy. Don't hurt yourself. Get a crushed pelvis. But yes, get your confidence up. Come on, brothers. Talk to me now. Get your confidence up. That torture, she gonna be looking at you with admiration. You know what I mean? Get your ego going for the next time around. But you go jump into the ring trying to get double black diamond baddies, and they're gonna break your spirit and your wallet.
That's all we saying. So granted, we know a lot of y'all have graduated, but some folks here, you know, new to the game or giving game to younger folks, you know, it's okay if you starting off with the heavy bag. Just don't be there forever. Look at these sisters walking around, attitude, blowed out.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Look at her. Perfect stop. Just attitude. Why y'all got this attitude? They be having a particular ninja on their mind. Shout out to all of the goddamn going alpha widow sisters be out there trying to be mingling. They put on their best, all shaved up, turtle waxed up. Whole time they got toxic nug maintenance man on their mind. They out here playing around. They ain't looking for nothing new. They ain't trying to have no fun. They just trying to wait till 1 a.m. because that's when he called.
Yeah, this is wild. I know a lot of these women be funky by the end of the night. Go home and shower.
There you go. Y'all going home. So y'all be so horned up. These sisters be out here peeing outside, and y'all take them back to some dark room, some dark corner, and y'all be like a preacher boy off of Sinners. She said, hold up now. She said, I done walked all the way here in the hot summer Mississippi sun. Y'all be like, I just want to taste you.
So nonetheless, this is it. All right, we're going to try to do a few more of these segments. We're going to go out into the streets where the work is real. As the weather is warming up, let's get anticipated. Let's get excited. All right, let's get excited for the weather breaking. All right, the hunching and maybe finding true love. Who knows?
There you go. Look, come on, brother. I got love for my brothers, man. Get out there and get you some sweet, savory cheeks. Like I just you guys to do it. You don't want to be sitting here wishing and hoping you could have had, would have had, should have had. Got to live these experiences safely. There you go. Like, protect yourself. Look, they out here rollerblading. Hold up now. That's a thing. Like, dude, so be you. I dig that. I can't rollerblade. I wouldn't do it. but they liable to get some cootie cat off doing rollerblade tricks.
Look at this brother. He down there. He got his Corvette out. Everybody peacocking. You know, you got to park that thing somewhere in the cut, though. They ain't gonna know. You got to get down there early so you can park it right on the strip and just, yeah, that's me.
Keep walking past your car. Hitting the alarm. Don't be that guy. Don't do that. Don't do that. Or go ahead. Whatever works. I would advise against it in this transactional dating market because you're just gonna be looking like a sweet lick.
So here we are. We took y'all out here in the streets where the work is real. You know, a lot of big backbone Quishas. This brother here, you know, it's a lot going on. He iced out though. Y'all see his watch.
Iced out. He got his belt buckle.
Hey!
That is nug. He got on a Friday shirt. My God, I can smell that ninja from here. God, and they match. This ninja got on. He musty right now, and you see why. You see his lady. They match perfectly.
Yeah, she got on a damn bandana. So, nonetheless, we're gonna send this all to Glaze Galaxy for now.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go. Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime, and no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Get out there, man. Excuse me. Test yourself. You ain't gonna figure nothing out. You're not gonna get a different outcome sitting in the house, just wishing and hoping and surfing the dark horned up web. Going out there, like Miss A said, really try things. Just say hi. Some of y'all brothers just need to say hello. Just say hello, read the room, figure it out. To try. You'll feel much better going home. I'm telling you, you'll feel much better going home. Like, you know, I ain't getting no numbers. I ain't really getting no cootie cat, but you know, something was there. I got a couple of smiles. You got to start somewhere, man. Don't be a damn incel.
That part. So yeah, I mean, it's a numbers game too. So get as many, holla at least 10 women. It's like a batting average. Even baseball players who get paid millions of dollars don't have 1,000% batting average. They will be batting 20%, 15%. They like, that's awesome. 20%, great. You know, that means 2 out of every 10 balls they hit. So think about that as numbers. You holler at, don't just holler at 1 or 2 women and they shut you down and you get demoralized. Holler at 10 women and you might go home with 1 or 2 numbers. That's a good batting average.
That's a fact. I didn't seen that was never my game, but I didn't seen brothers work that angle. You got to have thick skin. That no, and you know, here's the thing. Don't trick yourself saying only thing they can say is no. That ain't true. All right. They could say, ew, boy, get out my face, stop playing. They can be very insulting. So go in knowing that a couple of them gonna be ignorant, but smile and turn your back to them. That's all you do. How you doing, sister? Boy, you better stop playing. Just turn around. Just don't let it soak in. Move on to the next.
That's it. So like Global Exec said, all you need is that one. Like Mr. Walk said, that was never really my game, but I know plenty of people do it. Some people don't have that issue. Some folks, women walk up to you or different stories, but some people, if that's what you got to do, just keep going. Don't say, oh, I hollered at one woman and she was mean and F them all. No, F her. Let's keep it moving.
There you go. Amen. And sisters be watching you. They'll watch you get rejected out there in that club scene and you carry on not getting hurt. That shows that you are not hurt. You are healed. I'm telling you, persistence will pay off. Appreciate you, Mr. Jersey Worthy. Says a lot of shooting happened down there at Ybor City.
Okay, that's where he was at. Man.
Appreciate you, his lovely lady, always coming through. We appreciate your sister. She gifted 1 single by choice membership. Appreciate you, his lovely lady, coming back through. Says, good evening, Gavin X Mr. Walker. Sorry for being late. It's quite all right. Y'all throwing out gems tonight, I see. Yes, man, we're doing our best.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Project Leroy. Says he got big girl to co-sign his scat pack. Yes,
At best. It's unfortunate. I know he want different yams. Man. Money.
Shout out to his lovely lady. We appreciate you coming through, sponsoring tonight's show. Says, oh, Mr. Walker had to clear up something. Me and my guy not married. Okay, praying that happens this year. I'm sure ready. I'm up here directly applying pressure. There you go. Y'all got it. Blessings to y'all.
Appreciate you.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So here we go. We out in the street where the work is real. We're going to go over to this next segment because a lot of folks is out there in the streets and they being finessed and don't be out here paying for kudakata. You know, money won't unlame you. A lot of that type energy, we going to mine through this.
That's a fact.
So shout out to the brother O'Shea. Here we go.
On March 11, 2026, Netflix released a documentary called Inside the Manosphere, produced by a guy by the name of Louis Theroux. It dropped the same day worldwide on the...
First of all, if anybody watched this, it's this getting wild. Netflix just released a documentary called Inside the Manosphere. So, yeah.
Whoa. Okay. This is very interesting.
platform, and boy, did it cause a ruckus.
Damn!
Lewis, who was a British documentarian, had several figures in this documentary. There was Ed Matthews, Harrison Sullivan, Justin Walker, there was Seiko, but most importantly, there was Myron Gaines, and he probably played the biggest role in this because Myron Gaines is a part of Fresh and Fit podcast. And so the guy Lewis showed up to Miami to understand more about not just the manosphere, but also Myron's everyday life as part of Fresh and Fit podcast. At the time, Myron was dating a young lady by the name of Angie. And we all know how that relationship ended in 2025.
He's right, you know.
At the time, in the relationship, Myron had some stipulations with Angie. He was able to go and see different women, and Angie was not able to. I think that Angie was a Venezuelan migrant and just living in Florida. And she seemed like a very nice girl. Myron really cared about her a lot, but he wanted the ability to go ahead and sleep with other women.
Yeah. I remember saying she was packing his Trojans for him, huh? Yeah, my girl packed my condoms and all this. And this is her. So she's Venezuelan. I heard her speak before. She speaks like some broken English, you know, and yeah.
See, this character here, the Myrons, the Fresh and Fit Bull Jive, never got into it. I never got into conversations that are gotcha moments and full of rage. Like, because it's counter freaking productive, and it has proven to be that way every time. What results have this raging, crying ninja gotten? He getting black pilled up by the rollerblading dude last time we covered this. All that yelling and frothing at the mouth. Shout out to HQ. Frothing at the mouth ain't gonna convince no sister to come be with you. Be cool, man. Like, I ain't this whole this is the toxic that daggone alpha wolf, you know, hear me howl bull jive. That ish don't work.
That's it. Revenge of the Nerds, all that type stuff. I mean, it is what it is. A lot of folks, the rabbit got the gun, and now they can make some of the rules and get some get back. It's unfortunate.
And see that when you get now, you got the toolie as the rabbit. You got to be cool with it. Don't bust in there like Yosemite Sam. Be covert, baby. Be smooth.
But he wanted the ability to go ahead and sleep with other women, which she initially agreed. And this is the part of the documentary that got everybody talking.
Myron's been quite open about the fact that he expects to be in a relationship in which there's one-way monogamy, as he calls it. He's allowed to basically pursue other relationships, but you're not.
The women that he sleeps with, he's just gonna be with them for like a night or so, whatever. But I don't think he sees me that way, because there is a reason why I've stayed so long with him.
I don't want to mix things up between you, right? But yeah. But we were talking about in the future that maybe there's a world where you would have more than one wife. Right?
She understands that. She knows that could potentially come down in the future.
What do you say?
So this is important because we can see that Angie wants to have a traditional style relationship with Myron. She really doesn't like the fact that he's able to sleep with other women. She's bothered by that, and she's been in the relationship at this point for 2 years, and obviously she's looking for more. Then this happens.
What did you say about that?
I don't know. I mean, he has said that in the past. I think I'll see when it happens. Like, I don't know how that will work. The thing is that I think...
But right now, it's not going to be anytime soon because I'm just so focused on working.
But it could happen, right?
It could, of course.
You can kick it down the road only for so long. You know, she's put 2 years into a relationship. If that's your long-term plan, at some point, those two realities will collide.
You know, that's a bridge we'll cross when we get there. Like,
she was here trying to finesse the hell out of him. Like y'all saying, he said this was his first girl at 30-something years old. And she was there. I don't know. She wanted a green card. She ain't from this country. So she was looking at the money. He probably was taking care of her family. And who knows? Like a lot of these people a woman like her was sacrificed with a quote unquote wealthy American because he's helping her family back home. And that money goes a long way.
Ain't a woman that really is on this kind of time and is smitten and respects a man to that extent. She ain't about to be rubbing all on his face on camera like that. That's a facade. She is giving him what he wants. Yo, you want to look like this playboy, this player, and I'm all over you. That's not how that goes. A real woman with a real man knows that when your man on camera doing something, get out the way. What are you doing? She was feeding into his ego. Like I keep telling y'all, the modern hyena is crafty and slick. She will say, okay, you insecure. You want to be the top alpha dog. I'm going to give you what you want. I'm going to tell you all these sweet lies and get everything I need about you. And did. Appreciate you, Brother Divine. Says the issue with the manosphere, they tell men to get their money first. And when the men get to the money, they go off a tricking. And she should like you for you. Amen. Get your resources up, but don't lead with it.
And there we go. And I would say don't nothing trump having a father in the house. I mean, so yeah, as a man, you already got to be rooted in something. So, and as a younger man, if we talking younger men, taking this information in, y'all really need to have like some in life, real life mentors and like I said, father figures. Don't just be getting raised by these dudes on the internet.
There you go. They'd be up here living lives halftime themselves. Amen.
Right now,
that's so avoidant.
It's something you never know, man. You can always change your mind down the road. Who knows? Maybe I'll say, I only just want to be with one girl because the two would be too tough.
You've backtracked on that already.
So Lewis is pushing back on Myron. He's really saying, listen, how do you know that you're going to do this? What if she doesn't like it? What about if things change or if they don't change? Myron's trying to say, well, we'll cross that bridge once we get there. And Myron is now backtracking because these questions are very direct and Myron feels uncomfortable. Side note, yes, we're going to get back into this, but let me just tell you how pissed off Myron was. Myron went onto Twitter and said this. Hey, Lois, why did you edit out this context critical part from the Netflix documentary? Was it because it shows my ex accepted my one-way polygamous relationship, which blows the narrative you tried to spin in the documentary? This is just one of many clips I have proving your deceptive journalism. You're a liar with an agenda and it's entire for you to be exposed.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the you think you is?
Now, Angie has moved on with her life, and she's kind of been out of the public's face because of the breakup with Myron from Fresh and Fit. It seems that it ended amicably, but what I can see is it ended, as we all know, when she was skating with some guy and spending time with some other man who most...
Shout out to Rollerblade Rico.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Y'all remember Rollerblading Rico? Took his lady, started clapping them cheeks, and Myron was crashing out.
See that? Rollerblading Rico, as I don't know this part of the game, but he most likely was less unhinged, more pleasant to be around, more suave brother. Like, let's go rollerblade. He kind of, I take he got some kind of hippie California dude surfer voice. Come on, let's go chill, catch a vibe. Catch a vibe. Whole time Myron at home yelling, hey, where you at? Are you all rollerblading with that guy? Oh, high strung, man. The cool, relaxed brother always gonna get a better result than the high strung tricking brother.
Other man who most likely wasn't as successful as Myron, but she did basically come out and give a response to the documentary.
Hello, that's me. This is Angie. I'm finally coming out of my shell of social media. I probably will be posting more on TikTok. I just want to leave this behind, and this is one of the main reasons why I'm doing this. I want to leave the past in the past. But this documentary just came out, and I received a lot of messages from people just concerned about my well-being, and a lot of opinions and a lot of things going on right now. So I want to address a few things. First of all, I never wanted to be part of any documentary whatsoever. I was never told or asked to be in a documentary until the moment of. I was a student.
Here's my question. Ain't Myron supposed to be like MAGA and, you know, pro-ICE and illegal immigrants? But his old lady, is she? I don't know. Seems kind of, well, I guess y'all say even he's a tether himself. So this is all fake, you know. They ain't walking nothing. I don't know what.
Yeah, I agree. Shoot, man, listen here, MAGA, political views all go out the window whenever your thirst is being satiated by something fit and freaky. I don't know about feminine, but we'll say fit and freaky.
Yeah, Myron probably be in that house. I'll call ICE on you. I'll do it. I got contacts at ICE. I'll get you out of here.
You better let me get those diabolical back shots, or I'm going to turn you in. That's diabolical.
Stupid enough to not read a contract before signing it, and that's how I ended in that documentary. So I did beg the producers on email thousands of times to take me out of the documentary, but that didn't happen. And here we are. It is what it is. Never wanted to be part of it. Anyways, I already been through a lot. I already went through therapy. I already heard the zillion pep talks that my friends and family had to say. And I know everybody has an opinion. I know everybody has something to say. But this is my life. And honestly, as of right now, I couldn't be more grateful for it. I am so blessed, and I am so thankful to say that I am in a new relationship where I don't have to worry about any of this, and that I met this amazing man who cares for me, who makes me feel so special, makes me so happy, and I couldn't be more grateful for him. I can finally say that I can see a future with somebody, and I'm so grateful that he can see a future with me. So also, before you go there, it's no any rollerblading guy or anything like that. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I never cheated on anybody. That doesn't really align with my values. I know you have loved me too, but that...
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
You're a liar.
No, don't try to do damage control and lay. Myron said, I'll give you 50,000 if you retract. Go ahead, I'll give you 100,000. Tell him Rico never clap your cheeks. So she said, okay, I'll do it. 100 grand, I'll do it. Rico never smash.
Sweet lies for Myron's punk ass, for her new love interest, for his feelings. Yeah, sweet lies. And again, we'll never know. Because women are much better cheaters, because unlike women, the dude that's getting free access to the cheeks, he ain't about to tell. He ain't about to say nothing. She like, I never slept with rollerblading Sam. Sam like, nope, sure didn't. But let a dude say that. He's like, oh, I never slept with Bonquisha. Bonquisha like, and did, and ate my groceries, and did this. So y'all sisters get away with it. And I don't like that.
That never happened. I don't want the past to get into this. So right now, I'm so happy. And honestly, I'm so thankful for all the experiences that I lived, every lesson that I learned, and everything that I've been through, because without any of it, I wouldn't be the person that I am right now. Thanks to every one of you that critique me, that have said something about it, because I do go through every comment, I do go through every DM and every video and every post, and I can't say it doesn't affect me. It does affect me, but at the end of the day, I believe in who I am and who my parents raised. And honestly, I'm so thankful for every lesson. So thank you for everything. So it is what it is. This will probably won't be the last of me, because I probably will be posting more videos on my TikTok. But I just want to leave that behind. Thank you.
Damn.
Damn, Myron. She's found a new guy who makes her very happy. Now, this is interesting. Her relationship with Myron was so bad that she needed to seek therapy after it. And she is now in love. She found this amazing guy who wanted to give her everything in the relationship. As you can see, she looks so happy. She's, skating with the guy. Seems like she might be living in New York or visiting New York. But, she's just really, really enjoying herself with a man that loves her, enjoying her time in a real relationship. And she's finally excited that this has finally happened for her. On the contrary, you have a guy like Myron who is on here talking about the red pill, basically telling men about, the issues of women and how women should be treated. And don't get me wrong, I am from the Black manosphere, and I do know that there is a lot of
And here's the thing, like you say, never really tuned into the show at all, so I don't know the conversations, but only by what, like O'Shea said, people summarizing things like, oh, you telling men to do this, do that. And we all seen the sound bites, but it's too hard to judge. Rest in peace to the Godfather. I would rather watch a whole episode and take it in, but I've never have. But from what we all know, quote unquote, you got to have some results if you're going to come up here acting like this. Or it can come from a place of just being jaded and, you know what I mean, not getting the results. So misery loves company. So just be careful who y'all listen to.
There you go. And it's the attitude. Like, KS was up there and, he definitely was special with his delivery and everything. That goes without saying. I've observed some of Myron and Fresh and Fit, and it sounds like whining to me. We talk over here and we discuss things. We go over scenarios and things like that and come up with solutions, take notes, drop gems. Only thing I've ever seen them do is complain, whine, and make points about how women are bad. I've never heard any of these characters by, men, if you do this and do that, things will go your way. I never heard them tell a tale of success and just good things happening. It's kind of like a Kundra. Like, they can never associate good things with relationships because, like you said, mistakes, they are jaded. Got to get that off of you.
Fair treatment that men get from women. But there's also a lack of accountability as men that we have when we are with a woman that we care about. And in the case of Myron, I really felt that he cared about this lady. It seemed that she really wanted to be with him. She was doing a whole lot of stuff in the relationship. She was managing his apartment. She was walking his dog. I mean, she took a lot of stress to be with him, and she felt like she was getting nothing in return. And I think that for men, if you really want a woman that wants to be with you, you're going to have to do some level of compromise. And when you're in the red pill and you're trying to be on YouTube acting like a dating guru as if you know everything, well, ultimately you get found out. And that's exactly what happened with Myron.
Now, while Myron can say all he wants of, I got all this money, I'm successful, you may got more money than the average person, but the average person has more lived experience in life with women than you do. And that's saying a lot.
Damn.
That's right. Myron got beat by an average guy. And I just want to tell you that as a guy that has made a few dollars in my life, it can be easy for you to think that, you know what, just because you have money and another guy doesn't have money, that a woman's going to stay with you. Don't get me wrong. Money will get you in, but it won't keep you. Ultimately, how you treat somebody every day, consistently respecting them, sacrificing in the relationship, that's really what's going to get you over. Not the fact that you have money or you're rich. No, because people are going to get used to that. If you have a lot of money and you're with a woman and you can provide for her, it's a great thing to be able to provide for a woman. That's, like, to be honest, yes, it's very important. That's a very big thing to be able to provide. I will not take away from that. It's another thing to be respectful to what somebody wants and to care about what somebody wants. And ultimately, that can replace money. It's easier to work hard.
And here's the other side of the coin is the bottom line is, marriage and all this stuff ain't for everybody. So some people need to just maybe take your name out the hat or whatever the case. And a lot of people do. A lot of people stake their claim where they at. A lot of bachelors, people don't want to indulge in it. And we done told y'all we're not advocating for it. But at the same time, you know what I mean? You got to lay your hat somewhere. get some type of results. What kind of lifestyle you living? You can't act like you want to be this guy and then perpetrate something else.
There you go. And again, don't be up here don't be out in the world trying to wife up these women that fancy themselves IG models or baddies. Those are, if you're looking for a real relationship, those are not relationship individuals. Time has proven that. You want to, I don't know how else to say it. Kev said it best. Find you a woman, and then especially with today's market, how transactional it is, men, this goes even double time now. You very well may want to trade in some superficial aspects of the woman for cooperation and wholesomeness. Stop worrying, oh, her butt ain't big enough. Oh, she ain't fine enough. Carry on with the madness. Carry on with the madness. Keep looking for an IG baddie trying to make him a wife. Good luck with that.
Hard and replace money or get skills to get money. It's hard to find people that love you, respect you, and consider your feeling. Ultimately, those are things that money can't buy. And if you're a person like Angie, who grew up maybe in Venezuela, where money isn't as important as you think, and this is something that men got to understand when you're dealing with women from other cultures, I say especially certain parts of Europe or in Latin America, family is everything. Spending time is everything. Attention is everything. Cooking and eating with your partner is everything. I dated one lady. She was from a country in Africa, right? In the country that she was from, she really thought it was important for her and the man to eat together every day. Like that was a big thing for her. And me as an American, I'm not really a big time eater with a lady just because I kind of eat and I just kind of go on and do my thing. But for her, that was a very, very big thing. She likes drinking coffee with her man. She likes to cook with her man. She likes to talk to her man and eat during dinner, like uninterrupted. And even if I had money, it just didn't matter because that was very, very important for her. And a lot of guys think that money is so much important than that. There are many women out there who don't need a lot of money. Every woman is not concerned with a lot of money. Every woman is not impressed with being with a man who's super rich, especially if she feels like she has no control in the relationship, she has no leverage in the relationship, and she feels like she's being dehumanized. Eventually, that money is not going to matter, especially if she's not getting anything long term. And we've seen it just now. Myron lost a lady that he really loved and cared about because of his own ego. Again, money and status gets you in and it doesn't keep you. And that brings us to this point.
Myron has been panicking on YouTube. I think he had dropped a video or a live stream as well that really doesn't refute anything that was said in the documentary. And I just think this is so funny. Like, it's funny to me because we already know these red pill dudes are not like they are on camera. Like, this is an act they're putting up, and majority of the time they're tricks. I'm just being honest with you. As much as they tell young men not to trick on or anything like that, Fresh Prince CEO, he's been caught tricking. Myron signed up for like the sugar baby sites and stuff like that. He's tricking too. The only thing is that, you know, they just try to hide it on camera.
Shout out to the brother for saying this. A lot of guys online who are trying to be dating coaches or guru coaches are really frauds. They'll tell men to do one thing and then mess around and do the opposite thing, like date single moms, you know, everything like that. And then they lose their women to regular guys all the time because relationships are an effort thing.
And the thing is, you got to understand their audience and their niche. So, you know, y'all seen the studies that was coming out during the pandemic about the amount of folks that wasn't hunching and incels and MGTOW and all this stuff going on. People can resonate with it. They know that, you know, so it's like, you know what I mean? It's like the dope man. He know what the fiends want. They want that butter. So he always gonna have it for you.
That butter. In his case, that rage, that victim mentality, more or less, is what I'm hearing. Me, no, quite the opposite. We ain't grifting like that. I got love for you, brothers. I'm gonna continue to tell y'all, take on the anxiety and pressure of going out there and get a daggone desired outcome. It is much better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. I promise you. I promise you. Get out there and just try. But being worried and not worried, but being filled with rage because these women out here are hyenas, they all ain't hyenas. Please go where the hyenas don't play. Go where the nice ladies are.
And if you are a wealthy man, y'all might as well just scrap all that love stuff. Figure that out while you still coming up or just a regular person. But once you start touching millions and all that, forget about it. Good luck that's trying to find a woman that's going to be with you because she like you. It ain't going to happen. So if she meets you with that money, that's what she there for.
I second that motion, Mr. X. I don't know how you navigate love once you a man and got your portion of the king's gold. Godspeed with that.
Not just a money thing. You know, it's also a paying attention to detail thing. And Myron is really a sick person and he's unhappy. The lady was absolutely broken. And the sad part is,
I really think in a weird way I have to thank Louis Theroux because somehow his questions kind of like made me question myself and the future of everything, and that is something that I truly hadn't done before, not like deeply like I did after that, and part of it was his doing, so there is that.
Here she admits that the questioning from Louis is what woke her up. She realized at that point it was time for her to get out of the relationship. Myron was trying to talk over her and trying to decide for her, but she realized that being with Myron was a waste of time. And again, we get to see that Myron in the documentary looks like an ass. He can try to blame the guy in the documentary if he wants, but ultimately he looks stupid and he looks bad. But we already knew that, right? Woo!
So, I mean, that got to be a little bit wild. Myron was trying to do a whole documentary, had a journalist following him around, documenting his lifestyle. Man, the narcissism. And had his lady, they was interviewing, he in front of the, he telling the guy, yeah, she get my condoms for me. I'm poly. I do what I want. I am man. Hear me roar, and it was doing a whole documentary. And like she said, it backfired on him. She's like, hold on. The dude was asking questions, made her start questioning the whole situation.
Because he ain't that guy. Look at his facial expression. It's all on him, man. You ain't that person. He make me uneasy. Like he just be sitting there shaking and stuff, like a overzealous puppy dog. And another man came in and messed up your whole situation, but he messed it up. I can't stand this raging red pill rage madness like Myron. Somebody in the chat about he's black excellence. Bull jive. If he was black excellence, he will be getting excellent outcomes. Not sitting here abandoned by his IG baddie.
Man. So for that, to the pit.
Punk.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
That's funny, man. Listen, I'm all for different opinions, but you got to show some outcome. Give me some brother that's filled with rage, frothing at the mouth, and I need to see a cooperative woman sitting or standing next to him. And then I will start to believe that you can get a desired outcome by whining and complaining.
Man, so here we go. We still moving. Hit the like button.
2026, British filmmaker Louis Theroux released a hit piece called Inside the Manosphere, the Netflix documentary. Now, there were a few people that were on there that you may know. One of them was Sneeko, but the person that's getting the most attention right now is Myron Gaines. And one of the centerpieces of this documentary was his relationship with his then girlfriend, Angie. Now, Angie was with Myron for 2 years. At the time of the documentary, she was from Venezuela and she was really invested inside of the relationship. And she really wanted to be Myron's long-term girlfriend. But Myron had some stipulations. He was polygamist and she was faithful. Myron was able to sleep with as many women as he wanted. Even Angie would sometimes pack his condoms, and he had her to believe that this relationship was okay for them to be a part of. Well, we already know how that ended, right?
Got him!
Angie went on into a new relationship with a guy who most likely makes a lot less money than Myron. Well, what does this have to do with Anton Daniels? On March 21st, 2026, No Captivity with Freezy released a live stream called Why Anton Daniels is Married But Still Acts Single. And this was a very interesting live stream, in my opinion, because No Captivity with Freezy would connect something that I never thought about.
Anton Daniels has been looking up to these guys. This is who Anton Daniels wants to be. He wants to be on top of the manosphere, especially the black manosphere, without saying he's a part of the manosphere. He wants to have the same personality when it comes to being a ladies' man and getting women and, you know, being a player from the Himalaya. That's what Anton Daniels wants to be.
Now, in the case of No Captivity with Freezy, this is a very interesting point. Anton Daniels sees himself in the same light as Myron does of Fresh and Fit. You see, because Myron has the ability, or wants the ability, to sleep with multiple women. And, well...
And I will stop it for a second. It's kind of like the Revenge of the Nerds thing. I mean, I understand it completely. These guys got money, gravitas. Like, the rabbits got the gunman. Y'all must understand. This ain't gonna go over easy. And more of them are getting loaded firearms every day. All right, metaphorically speaking. And they are wielding power around. All right. And it is what it is. This has always gone on. You know, it's just on the internet now.
It's karma. Supposed to go this way. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan. You know, dishing out righteous karma to that one sister he knew back from grade school that interviewed him. Hey, you're so hot right now. He said, oh, me? The goofy, the lame? Huh? Me? Exactly, yeah. Now, the lame Myrons and them of the world, they got their portion of the King's Gold. They got their leverage, and they are going to use it to the fullest extent. No holds bar. Will they get a desired outcome? Don't know, but we're going to watch.
That's it. So very unfortunate, but you know, like I said, Revenge of the Nerds, they got a different struggle. Like you say, we were never anybody's nerds. We grew up poor, so we had a different struggle than the Myron and the Antons and them. I'm sure they probably had different on that front, but I would take my struggles over theirs any day.
Every time. I've said that many times on camera. In the midst of it, seemed terrible, but seeing what the alternative could have been, I take being raised by poon hounds, harlots, hyenas, and gypsies.
To sleep with multiple women. And, well...
It's one thing to be a bachelor. It's one thing to be a bachelor if that's what you want to do. Listen, you really got free reign to talk to any kind of woman, whatever woman you want. But it's another thing to be a and married, right? And you're pushing this, right? And you're presenting yourself in a matter-of-fact way as if you have the gospel when it comes to marriage and relationships, right? That's problematic. Something's wrong with that. And it's very dysfunctional. And if people are still following behind that to date, something's wrong with you.
Anton here has just admitted that he can sleep with multiple women. In other words, he can do what he would like to do. This is very similar to Myron of Fresh and Fit. And if you were to combine some of the other matching characteristics, both of them are extremely conservative. Both of them are anti-black in their commentary. Both of them are very rude to women. So Anton Daniels is really similar to Myron of Fresh and Fit. It's just that one guy is married and the other guy is not. Here's the one stark difference. Myron doesn't claim to really be a religious zealot. He doesn't really claim that, even though he is Muslim by faith or by birth, he doesn't really align so much with his identity with it. But Anton Daniels does. He has a positioning conflict. And that conflict is that Anton is always pushing family first. He loves the Lord and the rest of the stuff, which causes this.
I got five over there. Why I care about what it's saying? I always got a bad chick with me. 100% of the time. I don't go out of town unless I got a bad chick with me. But he don't know that. He don't know that I do what the I want to do when I want to do it.
Now, I want to get back to this particular clip that the House of Hypocrites found of Anton Daniels, who is indeed married. We gotta see if no captivity is just hating, or does he have any real sound proof that indeed Anton Daniels wants to be like Fresh and Fit? He wants to be a ladies' man. Do we have any proof of that?
Where you parked at, right there?
I'm parked right there. You go and you test out fragrances and make your own perfumes and body lotions.
What do? You just be chilling for the most part?
I'm an entrepreneur, and then I also work for Child and Family Services.
So you gonna let me buy you lunch then, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to see me today? But I came today, but I can see you tomorrow. Where you say? You so far? Where you moved from?
I moved from Houston. I'm from here, but I'm from Houston.
When did you move back?
March of last year, so I've been here about a year.
You got a boyfriend? Why you ain't got no boyfriend?
So here we have.
Listen, this saga, when will it end? Anton gonna keep baiting y'all to the end of time. It's gonna keep them in the algorithm. All right. Listen, if him and his wife got this type of arrangement, God bless him. But I think there is a few degrees of separation between an Anton and a Myron as far as, who they are. Myron definitely much more the incel lane, but definitely both come from the Revenge of the Nerds. Sort of the same theme, though.
100%. 100%. That's why I say observe Nug Nug in his endeavors because he's successful. Nug Nug, as long as he's tall, know how to put that ish on, can hunch and hit the back of that oven, he can have a negative bank account forever and still get somewhat of a desired outcome. But the less charismatic, the less aggressive brothers, the Antons and the Myrons, they got to get that money to get some ego, and that's going to always fail. Always. Become accomplished, not just with your money, with your social skills, how you resolve conflict. You can handle yourself in the streets with your hands. These things build true confidence. The money, that's just a part of life. It ain't about the money. It's about being resourceful. That's where we get it mixed up. There you go. It ain't about money. It's about being resourceful. If you can't pay for it, be able to do it yourself. Be resourceful.
Anton Daniels, who is a married man, picking up a young lady on the street, trying to date her on camera, putting it on YouTube. And it's interesting because Anton Daniels is trying to do this. You can say number one, because he always wanted to be a ladies' man. But ultimately, people like Myron and Anton Daniels do what they do because, well, there is some, I won't call it a scam, but there is some level of scamish behavior. Most of these guys who are saying that they're business people, they're dating coaches, they're life coaches, they have to present themselves typically as somebody that they are not in order to get legitimacy. And the one thing that they can do is if they can show themselves dating a woman, they can show themselves having polygamous options. And if you sign up to my bag chasers course, if you're a man, you can have it like me. As long as you chase the bag, in other words, you can have a wife that is okay with you doing whatever you want to do. You can be able to control your own destiny.
And that's kind of my thing with it. I think both Anton and Myron and all, it speaks to the state of men. It's that simple. Most of their supporters and all that, a lot of men, either incels or, people who are jaded or got bad experiences and, and they resonate. So it's unfortunate, but that's where a lot of power comes from, is from, other men.
They are relatable. The ability to relate, and they relate to that struggle. And that's all good. And that's fine, men. It can feel good to feel heard and all that. At the very same time, don't wallow in these situations. That's all. Just get up out of them.
And I would say majority of it is not black men, especially in Myron's case. Maybe Anton definitely got a larger black audience, but Myron, that's all type, white guys, Asians, people from different countries. So that's a different mixed bag over there.
There you go. Shout out to the brother, the man mindset, as you were saying to your point, mistakes. There are a lot of guys out there that just need help, and that's all right. That's all right. But go to different sources. Again, shout out to the man mindset. Good dude, man. He be over there cooking, keeping it a buck.
But I am the key to that gate, and I'll give you all the game for $1,000 a day. And this is no different from Myron and some of his scams that he's used in the past. You know, the $4,000 boat cruise. You have Fresh's $1,000 Instagram course. It's basically operating in opacity, which is like fog, in order to create doubt in the subscriber, to make the subscriber feel that these guys have it all. And the reality is, yes, Anton is a very successful YouTuber, and so is Myron. But let me just tell you, as a guy that's been on the inside, a guy that has over 300 million views, we struggle just like everybody else. Even though people may know us, even though you may have some money, guess what? You get your heart broke like everybody else. Your girlfriend or wife will also leave you if you're mean to her. Everything is not going to go right. Women are going to be women. If you don't treat people nice, they're going to clap back. There's so many things that goes into wanting to have women, wanting to have money, wanting to be known, that a lot of the stuff is just fake. And so selling this attitude or this sort of status on the internet always results in what happened to Myron. He literally lost Angie to another guy, a guy who wasn't even as successful as him. And now what we're seeing with Anton Daniels, while he may not be losing his wife anytime soon, he's losing something even more important: his credibility. Now, it's not like Anton Daniels was the most credible guy to begin with, but that little that he had, he is losing it. And now with some of the things that he's doing, like doxing people's addresses on his live stream, then trying to edit it out. Well, the fundamental problem with this behavior is that it can cost you to lose your YouTube channel. And so what you're doing is you're leaning into your own arrogance. And sometimes you believe you have more leverage than what you really have. And ultimately you do lose a lot. And if Anton Daniels has to go to court over this, and somebody can prove that Anton is using YouTube to dox people, he will get kicked off the platform. And getting kicked off the platform means that you will have no more access to the women that you want. Now, again, Fresh and Fit, they have their girls on the podcast. And shout out to No Captivity with Freezy to connecting these dots, even though we talked about it when I was on the show. But he made a very interesting point. Anton wants to be the king of the panel chicks. He wants to clap panel cheeks. While Fresh and Fit, they have a setup where they have in-person OnlyFans models come in, and that's how the scandals that they get. And all of this ends in more exposures for the both of these guys, more embarrassment, and people having a lack of trust in dealing with these guys long term. It's just so much easier for you to stand on who you say you are once you get on the internet, because what you've seen now is once guys start making it and start getting a little bit of clout, all of a sudden they start changing based on the money. And it's always a bad thing.
Listen, I'll say this. I don't think Anton's going to get kicked off the platform. Not for, what he's been accused of. Like said, they don't care. He ain't doing nothing to white folks. So like Corey Holcomb told him, Anton knows how to toe the line. All right. He can talk about ninjas all he wants. YouTube does not care. But if he cross over and start talking about folks he ain't supposed to be talking about, then you get into some trouble. Just like Fresh and Fit. It was fine until they start crossing the gun line. It's like, you ain't supposed to be talking about that. So Anton can talk about Bone Quisha and Docs, Nug, and different folks. YouTube by okay, whatever. Like say, I'm sure he got reps that he speak with. But if he like say, too valuable to them for different reasons. So they gonna look into it. That's nothing.
Part of Anton's brand is being thorough. And it may seem like he's being sloppy. I've said this before. Just because you don't like somebody, just because you may think somebody is a coon or whatever, your ops, don't mean they are not clever or can be successful in what they're doing just because you don't like them. Anton is a shrewd little evil genius, if you ask me. He continues to move in a way that keeps getting folks' attention, and it's only serving him, keeping him relevant. As Mr. X said, he knows where to touch and where not to touch. It costs him nothing to offend folks that share his complexion. It doesn't. He can get away with it. You can't come up here and say small hats, but you can say the N-word if you want. Yeah, you can. You can get away with it. These are the rules of the land. Don't agree with it. It is what it is. Yeah. He's gonna be all right. He ain't going nowhere. Shout out to O'Shea. O'Shea trying to speak it into existence. It ain't happening. Anton ain't going nowhere.
So there you go. Yeah, I don't know all about it. Maybe we'll look into it, but You know, they're talking about doxing and whatnot. I know YouTube has policies, but there's different policies for different creators. Like I said, some of these folks, once you get up there in a million subs, you got reps. You speaking with people. You got your YouTube rep. All right, we all ain't got that. He can talk to people behind the scenes and stuff.
There you go. And the law does not favor the right or the innocent. The law favors those that can afford, certain things. And again, acknowledge your ops is, his beneficial position. He got bread. He can just be an inconvenience to folks. This upcoming year gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. I'm here to see it.
So there we go. But until then, we're gonna roll them back into this pit.
Go ahead.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
2026. The year of trauma, doo-doo slanging, been that doxing and lawsuits. You got lawsuits, Corey Holcomb, Anton, this whole beef sector, I guess Freezy and Jazz and Mika and Kundra. Everybody gets sued. Lead attorney. Can we all just get along in this little space? Guess not.
So here we go. We'd have made it through another show here tonight. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, hit the subscribe button if you have not yet. Also, make sure you check out last night's show. Was another banger. Shout out to Sister Ebony Dean. Go over to the Carpet for the Horse channel. Subscribe if you are not, and check it out.
There you go. Make sure y'all subscribe to all 3 of your channels. Carpet for the Horse, Single by Choice, and Truth Over Lies. And shout out to the Patreon show. Was it this past Friday? Shout out to the winners of the no cost merch. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all join the Patreon. There's not a better time than now. Today's prices are not tomorrow's prices.
That part. So check the Patreon, yesterday's show. And if you come in late, make sure you rewind it, catch the replay. And we'll be back up here Tuesday for Truth Over Lies.
More Truth Over Lies madness. Make sure y'all there. We appreciate y'all coming here today, supporting your channel, supporting your interests, supporting your beautiful Black media. Shout out to everybody that hit that super chat, Cash App, and those gifted memberships. Can't thank you guys enough. The beautiful, gifting, generous culture you guys have created over here. We ain't got to come up here asking y'all. Y'all come over here, y'all support, and we can't thank you guys enough.
So we appreciate y'all. So until Tuesday, make sure you set your notifications. Go over and subscribe to all channels. We'll be Truth Over Lies Tuesday. Be there. Meet us there.
There you go. Don't know. Might be a pop-up tomorrow. Maybe be a Mr. Walker mashup. Don't know. It's probable. And we ain't missed a day yet. We've been going strong day every day. We're going to see. Make sure you join the Patreon. Might have a hot pop-up. Might touch more on this this global conflict. We shall see. Appreciate you, Sister Olawal, always coming through, dropping the links. Thank you, sister. Muted mistakes.
Make sure you go join the Patreon, catch all the content over there, and we'll be back here Tuesday night. Until then, I'm Gavin X.
I am Mr. Walker.
And we are Carpet for the Horse Productions.
A good evening.
Single by choice, very bitter, big man. True for lies, real talk we had. SBC Nation, standing, no cap. Gavin X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choice, single by choice. If you're ready for the truth, you in the right voice. If you're ready for the truth, you in the right voice.